posted that, I was like, well, you know, we'll see what's on the PC
damn.
here. I was like, okay, I'll
take him down into single digits.
I didn't want to add everyone though.
Sure did, didn't you?
Okay, I'll
take him down into single digits. No.
If they're in your Discord.
Oh my god. Wow. That was embarrassing.
Yeah, I agree. You're a big
this
pain.
Is like with Monopoly,
I agree.
where it's like it's obvious
I agree.
that you win. Yeah.
Let's delete this here.
Oh, my channel? What?
Delete this message. Oh, we're online?
Yeah, I can hit F5.
That's refresh.
We show up in the YouTube feed. Oh, there we are. 5.
That's refresh.
We show up in the YouTube feed. Oh, there. This. Broadcasting.
Man, this fucking Chromebook,
Well,
dude.
Nacho Love says hello already.
Oh my god.
She's so fast to the YouTubes. She's so fast.
Wow, she's on YouTube.
She's on YouTube.
Bobby. The Bavarian Gamer has arrived.
Oh, Bavarian.
You should have seen this atrocity. Gamer has arrived. Sent me a picture of on Snapchat. You should have seen this atrocity.
Did he an atrocity?
Did you? I don't think you got it.
No, we're not friends on Snapchat.
What?
I know. He only likes you.
Rude.
It's true.
He sent me this picture. He was told me I got the YouTube notification before Twitch. Damn, YouTube's stepping it up.
Oh, that's because I went live on YouTube first.
Oh, there you go. He said he was getting his cucumber from his garden, and we were like, oh, cucumber peaks a time? Oh, man. And he sent me a picture of it, and I just assumed it would have been like nice cucumber circles. No, he had chunks of cucumber on top of his pizza.
Oh, that's beautiful.
No.
So beautiful.
No. They weren't cooked. They were fresh on top of the pizza, which is fine. I think that'll be an interesting combo.
Yeah.
But I expected rounds, not chunks. Like, it was like quartered pieces of cucumber. It's an atrocity.
What the heck? What is with the YouTube chat? So, last week, on the YouTube chat, the chat was starting at the top and going down.
Yeah.
And now it's starting at the bottom and going up.
I don't know, but make sure it's set to live and not top chat.
It is set to live.
Okay. I'll do round next time, then you bitch. All right. Make sure you add MikeyT33 so he can see the atrocity too. Let me see if I can send his thing to you. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to send it. If I was going to put 3-inch thick rounds of cucumber on this, yeah.
Okay.
Send profile too.
Okay, my buddy Kyle just messaged me. He's got 2 kids, and they're both playing Fortnite right now. And he's like, my daughter is playing too, but she's upstairs with me, and they're playing with a random. She's like, what? How many V-Bucks do you have? Like, your parents let you buy V-Bucks with their money? My dad always says V-Bucks are for the weak, and you should just be actually good at Fortnite, not dressed like you're good at Fortnite. That's so good.
You should be dressed like you shouldn't dress like you're good at Fortnite. You should just be good at Fortnite. You bitch. Why'd you say you bitch in the chat? Because Bobby said I was a bitch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Bavarius 34 wants to be my friend.
There you go. I'm connecting people.
You are. Mary Will 34 wants to be my friend.
Oh, yeah. Mary Will wanted to be my friend, too.
Did she?
Yeah.
Did you accept her friend request?
I did, and she asked me where I lived and how old I was.
Oh, damn.
And I said I was 64, and I have to type with my mouth because my arms and legs were shot off in the Vietnam War. She didn't reply. She did not reply.
There you go, Bav. Have my first snap. It's creepy.
That's the way they all are. Your anime waifu snap that you sent me today was pretty disturbing.
Yeah. Nacho's anime waifu snap's pretty good. She's just dark. You getting a lot of bots lately? I always get bots.
I turned off.
Oh, you can turn off discoverability.
I was getting so many random requests. I mean, my Snapchat snap code is displayed at the start of my stream and on my my what's it called? Just talking page. So like I can't turn it off because that's the whole idea is to get people to follow me on Snapchat.
Yeah, follow me on Snapchat. Check out my snap.
I gotta add up the other ones for like Insta and stuff like that too. Keep getting notifications like Max is on Snapchat, and I'm like, who the fuck is Max?
Don't you
Dude, it's
even know?
Max.
Yeah, it's just Max.
Max
you just
Power.
dismissed them? I dismissed them as well.
Those are idiots that have bots that spam request everybody.
I go, oh, added by quick ad? Not for me. No friends? No, not mine.
Yeah. It gives me something to do. I'll reply to them. There was one that I said, okay. She was like, "Where do you live?" And I'm like, "I'm in Canada." And she said, "Oh, I'm in Texas, like Taxes instead of Texas." And I was like, "Okay, look, next time you're trying to scam somebody, it's spelled Texas, not taxes." And they were like, "Okay."
Oh my God. Why is this still making
Yeah,
noise?
they said, "Okay." And then they went and deleted all the messages in the chat and said, "Hello, I'm from Texas." And I was like, "I told you how to spell Texas."
You notice a 10-second Twitch delay?
Really? YouTube's better for the time of stream than Twitch? What? I don't know about all that. Make sure you do your Lily Texas. Exactly. I gotta catch up on my back Texas, Bobby. You gotta tip me so I can catch up on my back Texas. You see my Instas is basically instantly over here? Could be something about... Well, who was saying they're having a problem with YouTube or Twitch?
Nobody. It's just Nacho said she's noticing like 10-second Twitch delay.
Are you on mobile, Nacho? The answer I already know is yes. She's on mobile.
Yes.
She was already 100%. On mobile. I already know. You got to rock back and forth on the X and Y axis to get tips for your back Texas. Exactly. The X and Y axis.
Axis.
To get tips for your back Texas.
Axis.
God. What a stain on the world.
Watch your stream had words with friends, and I was guessing words before I even knew what the letters were.
Letters with friends? Words with friends? That game still exists?
Crazy. Yeah, I mean,
some
people still do that. Words with your stream?
That's like people playing Wordle.
Wordle. Rip still plays Wordle. I guess lots of people still do play Wordle.
Never played it.
He's on a 100% win streak.
Good for him, I guess.
Yeah. I'm terrible with word games. That's the dyslexics.
Oh, yeah.
Dyslexics.
Yeah. You spelling words? Damn.
Me reading words?
That too. Gas Texas, phone Texas. I got back Texas. I got next year's Texas. I got state Texas. I got federal Texas.
Nacho says, obviously it does. Otherwise, I wouldn't have said it.
Obviously does what? Exists?
Yeah, words with friends.
You're living in the past.
You sure can't. You sure can't, Nacho.
Who sure can't what?
Yeah, you can't see a word Nacho's saying.
No, I can't. I'm on this fucking turd of a Chromebook. I can only look at one thing at a time.
Turd book.
Yeah, it should be called Turd Book.
Amber Turd in her Turd book.
Duke Book.
Dookies.
Amber Turd in the... What did you say?
Amber Turd in her Turd book.
What is that?
The Chromebook is a Turd book.
But why Amber Turd?
Amber Turd? You didn't watch any of the trial. The defamation trial.
Oh, Amber Turd.
Amber
No,
Turd.
I didn't watch that.
No, it's all Amber Turd.
Believe me, they're both sacks of steaming shit, both of them. Johnny Depp just had better lawyer.
Way better lawyer. Way better lawyer, better witnesses, better everything.
He also had way better PR because there's no way that was natural. The like total 360 from like we must believe Amber to Johnny to like what was it? Justice for Johnny or whatever. Give me a break.
Yeah, you can't get ignored by Curb Nacho because he can't even see you. Can't even see the messages to be ignored.
Exactly.
It's just,
I don't ignore anybody. Anyone that claims that I ignore them is a spurious liar, and I'll see them in court. She got her lawyers from eBay. She got hers from Wish.com.
Yeah, let's be real. Wish.com. Her witnesses were hella trash. Yes, she wasn't able to pull a single good witness.
Yeah, they're all from Wish.com.
Yeah, including her bruise kit.
Yeah, that didn't exist. Objected to his own damn question. Yeah. I mean,
where did? Yeah, I don't know.
Anyways, they're both turds. Johnny Turd, Amber Turd. They're both turds. Everyone in Hollywood's a turd.
Turdwood.
Even if they don't look like a turd, they're still a turd. They just have better PR. There's no way you're not a turd.
A double turd salad.
Ew, gross.
Across the sky.
Across the sky? Good gravy.
Good gravy.
Mikey T, are we doing something tonight?
No.
We're not doing anything tonight?
No.
Oh.
I'm going to go hang out with my father.
Okay. Can I borrow your wireless microphone?
Yeah.
Okay. Movie stream. Let's go. I think I thought of the movie to doubleheader with RoboCop.
Yeah?
They Live.
Soylent?
They Live. No.
No Soylent?
No, fuck Soylent, man. Bobby's flying up tonight. He's going to be on the couch.
Oh, hello.
with me.
The psychologist looked straight up crazy and had no clue what he was talking about.
Well, he was rolling on the cocaine. And if you want to see somebody like fucking totally coked out of their mind, watch the new Bob Saget special. That's like the remembrance of Bob Saget. And man, what's his name? John Stamos did a fucking fat line before he sat down. He's tweaking out, man. You need a jouch if you get Bobby up there? True.
All you need to do is watch me for like the first 30 minutes of my stream before the caffeine wears out.
Oh, yeah. No, this was... this was like... Yeah. Anyways.
Curb getting spicy with salty and finding the jouch.
No.
If you get a jouch, I'm not coming to Canada.
Who has seen They Live? Anybody? Mikey T?
I haven't seen it all.
You haven't seen it all?
No, I saw it on like an airplane somewhere.
No way. I don't think so. I don't think you saw They Live on an airplane.
I sure didn't. I've only been on 4 airplanes in my life.
Yeah, but it's also from like
it was all the same trip.
1988 too. So I doubt they were playing They Live on an airplane.
Go ahead, throw money at the screen. $1 a month.
They Live stars Rowdy Roddy Piper.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. I've seen bits of it. I haven't seen it all, but I've seen bits.
Okay.
So I know the premise, and it's on something right now in full HD, remastered in HD. So I wanted to watch it, but
It's classic.
it is a classic.
Rowdy Roddy Piper. When I was a kid, I thought his name was Roddy Roddy Piper.
6-hour Mangrove Hunt 2.0 last night.
It didn't take
seemed like
6 hours, but it took a while.
Seemed like it.
It took a while. Nacho found the mangrove. I made the frogs fuck, and everybody was happy.
Oh, hello. Fuck frogs.
I found 2 goat horns.
The goat horns make the frogs fuck?
But, like, no, the slime balls do. The longest... How do you even pledge $1? The lowest I see is 7. That's the lowest tier.
Yeah,
but
you
can
can
pledge any amount.
You can pledge any amount, yeah.
That's
Up to and including $1.
Yeah, we made a bunch of tadpoles. I died in the most spectacular way.
You didn't even share a goat horn with you?
I found the second one when we were flying back, so... no. I didn't.
You know what that is? That's what that is.
It was a long journey, that's for sure. But we got back in the end.
How do I close this damn emoji bar?
No one knows.
I've done it. Closed it.
No one knows. We're beyond knowing.
We are beyond knowing. You just have to hit the keyboard button.
Maybe we should add $1 level on the Patreon just so you can see it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do that. Guardians is also on the PS Plus subscription thing, so that's also going to get something to get as well.
One Patreon, $1 a month.
That's me.
Yeah,
you can also watch the old, listen to the old podcasts when you play it there. The Bavarian Gamer.
Oh, unlock this post. Become a Patreon. Look at that. Look at all those posts you can unlock.
That's a lot. They can't see that.
You can't see it. But
They
there's
can
a lot.
see you looking at the other monitor.
Yes, they can. Do I have something up here?
Yeah, you gotta be careful. I streamed the whole information on my server last night. So I had to end stream, hide the VOD, and restart the stream. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. Let me log in with Google.
There's also Plague Tale is on PS Plus, isn't it? Or do you own Plague Tale, Bobby? I installed the, what's it called? Until Dawn. Bobby wants to see that. 9 Arsons.
Oh, hello, 9 Arsons.
What's going on? Look at this Patreon. Scroll, show them all the shit they could be listening to.
Look at this. We got the Weebus Plebus show for posts. Oh, look at all these posts.
Look at all this stuff.
Look at all this.
$1 a month, easy.
$1 a month, easy. You
Everyone
get
was
access
super
to all
subtle
of it.
about that too. They made sure that everyone in chat knew it happened.
There's so many. So much content just locked behind this $1 paywall. A brief explanation of why you don't have a podcast on Sunday.
What was the reason?
I don't know.
Sickness, out of town.
I think it might have been out of town.
Yeah.
Although, no, this is 74.
As I listen to the old episodes, it's like a journal kind of. Because it'll be like, wow, I don't remember this.
Yeah.
Like in 2021, at the end of 2021, before I had COVID, I was super sick. I remember that, and I went and had a COVID test, but I didn't remember the details about it. And I was talking about like how I had like free-flowing mucus and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, wow, I don't remember that at all. Not on the subscription thing, and it was the damn trial version. It was in the sale, and they didn't tell me until after I downloaded it. Damn.
He gave you his wood. At least he gave you something.
You had that post-nasal drip? No, because it was coming out of the front of my face, not raining down my throat.
I think the emotes you're using are the same as the one I'm using.
Snorting it up?
So I think it's just the YouTube emotes. I don't know. I don't know if they're any different.
Do a kappa. Do a kappa. Kappa's on YouTube.
Is Kappa on YouTube?
Yeah, just type in Kappa. Capital K, small everything else.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
If you
It's full moon face.
Yeah. If you get enough mucus, it can do both. True.
Mucus is life.
It was more about I would apparently wake up and I had to like wipe down my face and blow my nose and then go back to sleep. Are we watching this on YouTube too? Yeah, and Facebook, I think.
Yeah, YouTube and Facebook. We're all over the place.
Just need to get that cozy stream going for Master and
Yeah.
then we're in business. There's a kappa right there, Bobby. When I was editing the videos,
You don't get Kappa on your phone?
when I was editing the videos for YouTube, there was the part where Bobby said you have Asmongold on the stream this week, and I died laughing again. Oh, I see you invited Asmongold to the stream. When's the D live stream though? Oh yeah, what's the other one? Trovo? Yeah, Trovo. You gotta get the Trovo stream going.
Streaming on blockchain, baby.
Trovo, if you stream enough, they just give you bits like before you're like a partner or affiliated or anything like that. There's like things.
But there's been a time or two.
When does the StreamVoid couch this hitting the road again?
It's
Good
like,
question.
hey, you need to know about this.
You'll have to ask.
Okay, and all of a sudden, the person that
this
was
guy
mad at you
over
because
here.
you were friends.
Yeah.
He's driving.
I sure am.
Asmongold got Ted Cruz's attention, and Ted Cruz said he's willing to have a conversation with Asmongold. What?
Oh, hello.
Oh my God! Could you imagine? Summertime is sure nice in the southern Okanagan.
It sure is.
I mean, I got air conditioning, so
I don't. We'll see you soon.
I'm okay. And anyways, the weather here sucks right now. Anyways, it's like almost July, and it's like friggin' springtime here still.
Yeah.
Natural sources of water. There was no.
All right, here we go.
Ted
There
Cruz
was no
says,
irrigation
"Are you gonna stream it?"
systems and
Number one
pipeline
streamer
networks.
on
These
D-Live
cattle
right
should
now.
not be dying. Even in
Government
extreme-
buying
it
cattle?
does
That's
happen.
the D-Live streamer?
It does happen.
Bling your
but
floaties and your
There's
sunscreen? I have
something not
neither
right
of
here.
those
If we start
things.
seeing more of this stuff now, then let's listen to what he has to say as to whether or not there's a government that's got nefarious purposes.
Yeah, he's going to talk a little about history.
What is
here.
this?
Late 20s and early 30s, the government decided to help ranchers, and they purchased cattle at a price.
Oh my God, he has this. Oh my God. I've never heard Ted Cruz talk. And yes, he sounds like a dope.
Sounds like a dope.
He's also Canada's greatest shame.
Is he?
Yeah.
Huh.
He renounced his Canadian citizenship, and he's been unleashed upon the world.
Interesting.
He's about as bad as McConnell. I think he's worse than McConnell. Why are we scrolling through D-Live?
I don't know. we're
Go to
just seeing-
Trovo. Go to Trovo.
Trovo?
Yeah, fuck D-Live. Go to Trovo.
Ah, Trovo.
Yeah,
Here we go.
look at this. Look at this Twitch rip-off right here, man.
Is it?
Yeah, look at it. It's the same fucking layout on the left and everything.
Yeah, guys. Let's put the menu on the right next time. Come on.
Yes, I'm cracking up about it too, Bobby.
All right,
Here's a good
let's see
one.
who's trending. World of Tanks trending. Oh, yeah, viewers highest, the lowest. All right, here we go. Number 1. Oh, this guy's got a bow tie.
He's probably streaming on Twitch at the same time too. If you have an account and you join in a channel, it says like, "Oh,
Пиздец, я тут
Kurbstomped just
выживал,
started watching
конечно.
you."
Да вот, сидят, блять, уёбки нахрен. Ну хоть бы
Yeah,
что-то
it was
вышли,
bad.
посмотрели, постреляли. Что-то не могу понять, что они там
This is like Chinese
через
Twitch. You know,
30-й фоллоу
Trovo's
ни
in
хрена не
China.
делал.
1,000
Наши
viewers.
через низ прошли, но
Oh,
поздно
good for him.
достаточно. Анатолий, спасибо за подписочку.
I like his bow tie.
Макс горит, да.
I'm not a huge bow tie fan. I see a bow tie and I think you're trying a little too hard. You're trying to be a little too fancy.
Green
there.
Twitch. The Hulk Twitch.
Mm-hmm. When is She-Hulk supposed to start?
I don't know. Next month?
I'm excited for She-Hulk.
Should be pretty good.
Oh yeah. Even though everyone's complaining about the CGI and everything.
Yeah, they didn't put as much money into it as
Yeah,
they did
no
with
shit.
Marvel.
Crazy. I can't believe it. The TV show didn't get this much money. If they want to complain about CGI, go watch The Flash, okay? Then you can complain.
Nine Arsons.
What about them?
You don't have Disney Plus anymore. I don't think.
Disney Plus?
I can't remember. Did you keep Disney Plus? Do you still have Disney Plus?
Why do you care if he has Disney Plus?
Well, 'cause we're going to talk about Obi-Wan and Miss Marvel.
Oh, yeah, right. And the boys.
And the boys. Although I didn't get the latest episode in, so.
No?
No. We finished watching the third episode. Oh, yeah, he's always got Disney Plus.
Never stopped.
Never stopped. Hell yeah.
Never stopped, never stopping.
Keep on, keeping on. Get it good.
There was no penises in episode 5 of The Boys.
No? No, I don't think there were
I mean,
in episode 4. There were analogs.
Yeah, I don't think there was any in episode 4. Obi-Wan is already almost over too. Yeah, how many episodes are there in
6.
Obi-Wan? So there's one more episode?
One more episode.
Huh.
Yes, and then we'll wait far too long for season 2.
6 episodes, eh?
With the way episode 5 ended, they are not making it a one shot.
6 episodes, so 1 left. They could have taken these 6 episodes and made them into like one ballin' ass movie. Maybe. Taika Waititi said that his Star Wars stuff is not going to be related to any existing Star Wars stuff besides the Force and spaceships. It's not going to have any Skywalker. It's not going to have any Darth Vader. None of that shit. Or so he says, until the Marvel execs come in and be like, actually...
You're going to need to...
I think this scene could really use Kylo Ren in it. Yeah. So.
Oh, Kylo.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a little too jokey even in that first one. What was it called? Star Wars Episode 7.
7, 8, 9?
Yeah. What was it called? Episode 7?
I don't even care.
The Force Awakens?
The Force Awakens?
Like when Kylo Ren is just spazzing out and swording up the console, and the stormtroopers are just like, oh, let's peace out of here.
What a terrible bunch of movies. I have to go back and rewatch them and see if they're actually terrible, or if that's just my one shot. That's all I watched.
I don't know, man. You said you enjoyed 1, 2, and 3.
I did. I rewatched them.
And those are dog shit piles of steaming crap from a giant husky.
Yeah, but it's warm and soft and moist. And...
Oh, gross. You have a DVD copy of Force Awakens? Never watched it? I mean... It's like it's like a Marvel movie.
Yeah, you just keep watching it.
No, more like it's just like a big budget nothing. A big budget nothing burger.
A big budget nothing burger that I just keep watching.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I don't know, dude. I mean, okay. Yeah, there's movies that I watched a lot of times too, but I don't know. I guess maybe it just says more about me than you. Where it's like, I've watched Reservoir Dogs 60 times. It's like, oh, that's not a good thing.
And I'm just like, oh yeah, I've watched the entire MCU See, run 1
Yeah.
or whatever it's called, phase 1.
Yeah. As you should, like, as I should be worried about myself, or as you should watch Reservoir Dogs 60 times. Reservoir Dogs is amazing? Yeah, I know. I could watch that movie anytime. It's so good.
There we go.
I don't want to be Mr. Brown. That's too close to Mr. Shit.
I've actually only seen that movie once.
Oh, really?
And it was recently.
Really?
Yeah, it was within the last 10 years.
Recently, last 10 years.
Last 10 years is recent.
I don't know, dude.
That's totally recent.
No.
When you're this advanced age.
No, dude.
Oh, yeah.
No. I don't
10
think
years
so.
is recent.
No, dude.
When you're this old.
No. Wrong.
Yeah, no, I'm right.
When you get older, the recent is not, it doesn't get longer, it gets shorter because your memory gets worse.
Nah.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be within the last 6 months. I don't know. My memory's pretty bad.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying here. This is what I'm saying.
This is what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's also good for when you're losing your memory because you'll watch a movie and then be like, oh, I forgot about this part.
Oh, this part's so good. How could I forget about it? I didn't even know this was in here. This is a whole new thing.
Exactly.
9 Arsons. I started watching Daredevil.
Oh,
on
Daredevil.
Disney Plus, because we had only watched like the first 3 or 4 episodes together, and I'm going the distance now.
He's going for distance.
That's pretty good.
He's going for speed.
It's
Oh no,
pretty
he
good.
says. Oh no.
I've been enjoying it a lot.
He says, oh no. I agree. Oh no. Especially when you get to the Defenders, I think.
The Defenders.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't gotten there yet. Luke Cage,
Iron Fist. Lady. Lady Show.
What's her name?
Jessica Jones.
Jessica Jones. Yeah, that's it.
Lady Show.
Lady Show.
Find all Marvel TV shows not worth my time. Wrong.
Incorrect.
Miss Marvel's incredible.
Incredible.
You should watch Miss Marvel.
Do it.
It's like the exact opposite of The Boys.
Yes.
It's like a fun...
Fun teenage romp through craziness.
For like
Coming of age.
and Moon Knight, yes. Moon Knight.
Moon Knight. Yeah, Moon Knight.
Moon Knight was great.
Until-
but I like
until it
Egypt.
ended.
I like Egypt.
Egyptology?
Yeah, man.
Are you an Egyptologist?
I wish. You dig it in a tomb, whatever.
Digging in through the sand?
Hell yeah,
Through the
dude.
tombs?
Nice and not humid over there, I'm sure.
Yes,
Very
very dry.
That'd be dope. I love me a good pyramid. And a mummy.
Yep.
Sphinx.
A sphinxing mummy.
What else do they got over there?
Uh,
Hieroglyphs.
Yes.
I'm listening to a podcast called, what is it called? Hold on. Let me see here. I found it. It's called
You
the
found it where?
StreamVoid podcast.
Oh, you're listening to that one.
The History of Egypt podcast by Dominic
Oh.
Perry. I just was in my podcast app and I just was like, Egypt. And I was like, the History of Egypt? This sounds like right up my alley. There's 265 episodes.
Oh, hello.
Yeah. They're only
That'll fill
like
some time.
30 minutes long each around. But it's just like, he'll have like, this is about, this king or this pharaoh or this queen or like this god. And it's just like what they know about this person from what they found of antiquity. And it's like, oh, we found all these papyrus scrolls, so we know this about the guy. Or it's like, the only record of this king we have is some jars that have his, like, cartouche, I think is what they're called. The cartouche is their logos inside of an oval. That's like their name.
Yep.
It's called a cartouche. Yeah, so it's pretty cool.
Nice.
I like it.
Do
It's interesting.
we want to talk about this before everything or after everything? The Game
What?
Club. Game Club before or after
Oh, before.
shows?
Oh. It doesn't matter as long as it's at the start.
Yeah, I guess so.
Doesn't matter to me, really.
Well then, let's go ahead and start the show.
Okay.
Should we?
You better hit the button.
I'm hitting it right now.
How's it? Well, before we start, how does this podcast sound? Because last week no one said that it sounded like absolute horse shit, except that it was echoing at the start. How does it sound? Does it sound like a nice, realistic tone, or does it sound like we're peaking and shit like that?
Yeah, somebody let us know, because nobody let us know last
Sounds
time.
good. Last week it sounded like dog's breakfast.
Absolute dog shit.
Yeah, and no one said anything except that it was echoing.
Yeah, and then we fixed that, but nobody said it was peaking.
Yeah,
We were
sounded like
crackling.
you were yelling into a fucking tin can.
3 times from Sunday for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Well then, in that case, I will say hello, everyone.
Ooh,
Welcome to the StreamVoid podcast, episode 86.
86 weeks of this shit?
Indeed. Well,
Crazy.
probably more because we.
Oh, right. We missed a few.
We missed a few, and there were some few episodes that just went in the trash.
Oh, yeah, right. Like last week should have. No, just kidding.
I am MikeyT, and of course, across from me is Kurbstomped.
Hello.
You can find us everywhere under our respected monikers.
Yes, we can. I mean,
You
they can.
Yes, you are listening to the StreamVoid podcast.
Oh, God.
This is a show about life and
Yes.
video games and
Uh-huh.
everything in between.
True.
It is true.
Did you say the date?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I didn't. I'm just kidding. It's currently Saturday.
Uh-huh.
July?
June.
June
Yeah.
the 16th, 18th.
Oh, wow, this is going really good off the
I saw the
start here.
6 out of the corner of my eye, and it's got to be the 18th, 16th.
June 18th, 2022.
June 18th, 2022.
Yes.
It's true. I haven't said the date for like the past 10 episodes.
We got to say the date. When you listen back to them, it's just like, when did we do this?
When did we do this?
Yeah, exactly.
That's
So.
right on. It's right on the thing. The app. It'll tell you when.
Yeah,
it was
but when I'm
uploaded.
walking and listening, I'm not looking at the app to
Yeah.
see what date it was released on.
No,
No.
you didn't look at the app to start it. You started
No.
it by your
You
mind
press
power?
play and they just go through them all. You don't have to do anything.
Oh, you just open your podcast app and it just goes.
It just goes.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
We've got a little bit of a show lined up for you. We got a little bit of
Mhm.
news. We got a little bit of things. We're of course going to go completely spoilerific with the latest episode of Obi-Wan, the latest episode of Miss Marvel, and we're going to talk about
The boys.
all the episodes of The Boys up to the latest episode because I didn't watch the latest episode. We just
Episode
finished
5.
Episode 4
Yeah.
last night.
So you didn't see when someone killed someone? No, just kidding.
Oh, it's every episode.
Yeah, that's true.
That's literally every episode.
That's true.
So I will, in fact, ask you how
In
was your week?
fact, the week was fine. Work was the usual, and yeah, I did the editing stuff on my days off from work and worked on some of that stuff. And then I had some internet problems when I was going to stream one night. I've never seen internet this bad before. I don't even know how it's possible. Like, how can your upload be so low and your download be regular? Like, how is that even possible?
It's called Copper.
Now, there must have been something wrong somewhere else.
Probably.
Yeah, anyways. I had 600 down, 0.08 up.
Shaw was like, this guy's torrenting. We got to cut his upload.
Yeah, I'm not torrenting. I haven't torrented in a long time. Yeah, very weird. Anyways, it was thankfully only for the day of the storm that we had here, really. So that cleared itself up. But it was very, like, you know how it gets. It's like, okay, let me restart the router. Okay, that didn't work. Oh, let me restart the computer. Oh, that didn't work. Like, what the hell's going on here? So, it sucked.
They had a big storm in Michigan.
Yeah.
And one of my viewers was out of power for 2 days.
Yikes!
I was like, what? 2 days without power? That's crazy.
America.
Yes.
But yeah, that was about it really for the regular work week. I didn't do anything else really.
There you go.
Just played some games.
Nice. What'd you play?
I played Minecraft, you know.
Of course.
Had to go on the hunt for the old mangrove trees and frogs. So did that last night on the server. Updated it to 1.19. So that was
Spoiler alert, before the podcast, we talked about that, and he found mangroves and frogs.
cool. Yeah, we got them.
You got
I
him.
made those frogs fuck too.
Hell yeah.
Have to do it.
You have to. That's
I-
how you get more frogs.
Exactly. Well, they turn into eggs and then they turn into tadpoles.
Oh. Do they turn into many eggs or one egg?
Each little frog egg group, well, the ones that we hatched made 3 eggs, three tadpoles each. I don't know if there's a random number that come out of it.
When the hell did they add frogs?
Like a month ago.
Okay, so that's pretty new.
Yeah, that's why you had to go finding the frogs. They're
I
brand
guess
new.
so.
Same thing with mangrove.
Frogs in the mangrove.
Brand new. And I found 2 goat horns, so I was playing my little horn.
Oh. You made a
Blowing
little
my horn.
goat horn pan flute?
No, not a pan flute, just a single horn that you blow through and it's like... So, that was something else.
If you hook a music player note block up to a goat horn, can it play the music through the goat horn?
That'd be interesting, but no. But you can like somehow make them with copper to change their tone or something. I'm not sure.
Oh, hello.
So I'm not exactly sure about that. And then I wrapped up Dead Space. So that originally started as a Patreon stream, like, I don't even know, 3 months ago or something like that.
Yeah, it wasn't too long ago.
And finally finished that one off. Streamed chapters 10, 11, and 12. It's a 12 chapter game. That was a fun game. It still looks good and controls good, even though it's like 8 years old or something.
Yeah,
like
it
that.
aged pretty well.
Yeah, so spoilers, your wife's dead.
Yeah.
Sucks when that happens, man. You finally meet her at the thing, but I don't know, the story was like interesting but also not very well told, unless it's just because I was streaming and I missed some key points, which
That's why
could
I
be.
don't stream when I'm playing single player games.
It could have been that,
but I
but
want to know the story.
but I was reading all the stuff I found. Like, I stopped and read all the books and everything that you found. It's not like I just was like, okay, enough of this, or skipped it. I paid attention. I just think they didn't do the best job about it. So, like, the marker that they found was projecting a vision of my dead wife into my head to trick me into helping them get the marker back onto the planet. But then the enemies were trying to stop me from doing it. So I guess maybe the marker was going to destroy all the xenomorph things.
Oh, weird.
When it got back, because it was like, I got it back there and my wife was like, thank you for bringing me back. This is what I wanted. And then, but as I was doing it, all the enemies were like trying to stop me. So it was like, okay, something's rotten in Denmark here.
Yes.
But it was interesting.
The enemies and their rotting flesh.
Yes. There were some good scares in that game. I didn't have as big of a scare as the biggest scare I ever got, which was in the medium, but there was some decent scares.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, so I liked it. So I might move on to Dead Space 2, or I don't know. We'll see.
I think I've seen the end of Dead Space 2. I think I watched a fellow streamer
Oh yeah,
wrap that up. I
yeah.
was like, oh, this is the end? This is Banana Sandwich. This is like anime ending Banana Sandwich.
Oh, crazy. Yeah, the ending of this one was just, we get the marker, I fight the boss, I get on the spaceship, I take off my helmet, I can see my face finally, and I'm like, oh, let's fly away. And then, oh my god, my wife is a baddie. She's attacking me. The end. So, I don't know what the next one's going to be.
I've seen
all
the end of that too, then, because that sounds a lot familiar.
Yeah.
Did I finish that game?
I don't know. Did you?
I doubt it.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. I would recommend, if you haven't played it, go back to it. It holds up really well.
Yeah, very
Except-
innovative
Yeah.
hood system and mapping
Yeah,
system and
for
menu
sure.
system. That was the first time I've ever seen something like that. I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing.
Yeah, like just having your health displayed on your back and stuff like that. It's pretty good. The only bad part was probably when you're in anti-gravity zones and trying to look around. You couldn't really control the camera well enough to like look up and down and stuff. So there'd be enemies that are flying around in anti-gravity and you're just like, I guess not anti-gravity, no gravity. And you'd be trying to find them and just be like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
So,
And then all you can hear is your breath.
yeah. Oh no, there's no gravity spaces inside too.
Oh yes.
But yeah, the 0G like outside of ship, yeah, those are pretty scary too because you don't hear the enemies coming up on you. And
All you can hear is yourself breathing.
You're just like, oh crap, I'm getting attacked.
Then you can vaguely hear your weapons firing. And
Yeah.
That's it. It's great.
Yeah. So I only died a couple times, but yeah, those are all edited up for YouTube and ready to go. So.
Editing out all those deaths.
No, I left all the deaths in.
Oh well. Should have made
Um,
yourself seem like a superstar.
Nah, what? No one thinks I'm a superstar. No, I
Some
just
people
edited
do.
out like if I was talking about something not related to the stream or the game, like if someone raided me, I'd remove that whole section
Yep.
where I'm not doing anything,
Yep.
So, and then last night, when you were playing Vampire Survivors, and I was just like, oh, I'll try this game, why not? So I turned on the Xbox, and I was like, oh, it's PC only. And I'm like, yeah, the Xbox is on. I'm going to play the Xbox. And there was a new game added called Omori. Omori, I think. And I was like, what is this? This looks interesting. And I looked at a couple of screenshots. I'm like, this looks like a weird, like, hand-drawn RPG of some sort. So yeah, let me download this and try it out. So I downloaded it, and I was like, let me just hit record and record the video. I'm going to play for 30 minutes. I'll just record 30 minutes, put it on YouTube, whatever. And that game is like, it's very disturbing right off the start, where you're like starting this empty white space, and there's a box of tissues, a computer, and a notebook, and you're laying on the ground. Oh, and a light bulb and a door. That's all you see, right? So you get up, and I'm like, okay, what's this down here? And it's like the tissues, and it's like, this is for wiping your sorrows away. It's like, oh, okay, whatever. And then you go to the notebook. It's like, hey, do you want to look at your art book? And I'm like, yeah, okay. And you open it up, and it's like a picture of like a kid's drawing of a dead cat. And you turn the page, and there's like this demonic like pentagram drawing of a kid. I don't know, whatever. And you keep going, and there's like a playground with body chunks and blood and shit. I was like, oh, this is fucked up. And eventually, like, you hear, like, you're trying to escape from this room, and you can't get out, and it's like, oh, you hear something fall, like something fell. And you go down, and there's looks like a knife sitting on the ground, and it's like, oh, pick up the knife. It's like, oh, this is a shiny knife. Like, anyways, you get out, and it's you go to the playground, and everyone's like all happy and nice, and it's like you can just tell something's not quite right, but you're not sure. It's very like the implication of like bad things happening is there, but they're not outright. There's you meet all your little kid friends, and then there's like the one kid is saying like, "Oh, you were mean to me the other day," and like, "What do you mean?" And you're like, "You were making fun of the mole that I have on my," and it's like ... and they're like, the other person's like ... and it's like ... all around, and it's like, mole on what? What are you talking about? And then you do a little turn-based fight, and that was like the end of the 30 minutes I played, but it was just like, okay,
weird.
This is weird. So then I was like, I made the video, and I'm uploading it to YouTube, and I'm like, well, let me get the description of this game from Wikipedia, just paste it in the, the description for people that don't know. And it's like, this is like what did they call it? It's like a RPG horror game or something like that. And I was like, okay, well, I was on the right path anyways with thinking it was like pretty fucked up. But yeah, it was interesting art style, and very, I can imagine it'll eventually be very disturbing. Will I play more of it? I don't know. It was interesting when I played, but I don't know if I'll go back to it. It was on Game Pass, brand new, so I was like, yeah, let me try it out. So,
yeah. And that video got a few hundred views.
Yeah, I mean, it's people are searching for it on YouTube right now to check it out, so it was people watching it. And I mean, you can tell, like, as it is, not people are just watching a little bit to check it out, see what the game looks like and everything, because like the time viewed per person is not very high. So but I mean, every person that watched it for 1 second means someone watched all 33 minutes. So anyways, so interesting game. I don't know if I'd recommend it. It's hard to say. It was interesting anyways. I thought it was going to be like a short game. Just, I don't know, like, it looked like it was going to be like a 4-hour game, but then I saw there's a full, it came out on Steam like 2 years ago, and there's a full playthrough on YouTube that's like a 22-hour video.
Wow.
So I was like, oh, okay, so it's like a real full RPG.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, 22 hours.
I mean, nowadays.
Nowadays, I guess, so, eh?
Nowadays. Yeah, so that's about it for what I played this week.
Nice.
Yeah. What about your week?
Oh, yeah, work was work. My assistant started.
No, very good.
Work. I'm training him up, kind of, when I can, because I'm still super busy. So finding the time to train. I mean, I've got there's a lot of documentation online for what he needs to do. And stuff like that. And I wrote a lot of documentation to show him what needs to be done. Yeah, I get up a little bit earlier now and pick him up from downtown and bring him in because he doesn't drive. And yeah, I've just been working away, doing the usual.
Very good.
It's pretty much same old, same old. Got into gold in Apex, did a little ranked, got to gold. And
Apex.
Now I'm just grinding out the gold in Apex.
Oh, God.
It's good. I like it.
86th show in a row.
Yeah, 86th show in a row. Yeah. That's true. And of course, played some Vampire Survivors on Wednesday. No, Thursday. Thursday I was like, I'm too tired. I'm not going to stream. Yeah. And I'm like, well, the microphone's already upstairs. I'll just install some stuff, put some stuff on the screen, and play some Vampire Survivors.
Yep.
And I managed to get, I guess it wasn't on stream, but it was probably on like Tuesday. I managed to get through a hard level that I had not been able to get through because I unlocked this character that has the Song of Mana. a weapon, which is just like it shoots vertically, and that's it. And it's just like super sparkles and lasts on the screen forever and does so much damage. And I was able to just romper stomp through his entire level with it.
Oh, yeah.
It was great.
Nice.
And then, but you can't see anything when you're shooting it because it's so sparkly and it obscures your vision like nothing else.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on the screen in that game.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I described it best when I was describing it to you as a 3-dimensional shooter.
Three-dimensional?
Not 3-dimensional, but omnidirectional. It's not a vertical shooter. It's not a horizontal shooter. It's an omnidirectional shooter.
I wouldn't even call it a shooter, really, but...
Well, you shoot things.
You don't press a button.
No, you definitely don't press a button. It automatically shoots.
Yeah, I'd call it like a cookie clicker.
But there's no clicking.
Yeah, I guess that's true. You just control where your dude is.
That's all you do.
It looked interesting anyways.
Yeah.
I was going to try it out, but it was on PC only, so I was like, never mind.
Yeah.
So
I got a PC on the living room.
Well, I
TV,
mean,
so
I turned on the
easy for me.
Xbox. That was why.
Yeah.
It's like, I've already turned it on.
I wonder why it's not on Xbox or anything like that. Probably because it's still in early access.
I mean, maybe it's on Xbox. It's just not in Game Pass for console.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's on Game Pass for PC. That's what I'm
maybe
playing
it's on Xbox. It's just not in Game Pass for Xbox. So, I don't know. I didn't look into it. I just was like, fuck this game.
And I went to your work yesterday.
Oh, really?
And I picked up a thing, and I'm going to go use that thing to place my first geocache that I've ever placed.
Oh,
We're going to go
bin?
do that on Sunday. Yeah.
Oh, fun.
Picked up one of the plastic ammo containers.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to buy something. I wanted to buy one of the big ones, but I was like, oh, it's a little bit too much for me to just leave outside.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, we probably bought those for, like, if it costs $100, they probably cost us $10.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
That's called retail markup.
No, that's called, like, importing from China direct. Like, if we bought it from a regular vendor, it probably would have cost, like, 5 times as much, but we're importing straight from China now.
Yeah.
So.
There you go.
It's ridiculous, dude. It's crazy.
I bought some gloves. I bought a little shovel.
Oh.
Bought a rock hammer.
The whole setup.
I've got a whole setup. I need to buy, my father would like me to buy a winch.
Oh, yeah.
Put on the Jeep. And I
Oh.
might just get a manual come along.
Why do you need a winch on the truck?
Just in case it gets stuck. I've been doing
Just
some
get a-
crazy stuff in the Jeep.
Just get a come along.
Just get a come along.
Yeah.
Do you have come alongs? At the store?
Probably, but I don't know.
I might have to go to the Princess Auto.
I don't know what's left right now.
Yeah. I might have to go to the Princess Auto to look up and buy some off-road
honestly, you
stuff.
probably should go there.
Yeah.
Probably.
This manual come along does 10 pounds. I'm like, okay, that's not enough.
Exactly.
And yeah, that was my week. Pretty dull, pretty boring, pretty standard.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty standard week. Nothing too much exciting happened.
Cool.
Though, Lifeline's getting a buff in Apex Legends, finally.
Oh, really?
Next patch, Lifeline is finally going to get a buff.
Which is what? She gets her shield back?
No.
Oh.
Her care package is going to be at half, or it's at 5 minutes right now, and I think they're dropping it down to 3.5 minutes.
Whoop-de fucking do.
And they're making it so that you always get a battery instead of 2 shield cells out of it.
Doesn't take much to be considered a buff, I guess. Eh?
I don't know if it's going to go far enough.
Doesn't
And
seem-
they're going to, she has unlimited dock healing. Instead of like, you would get, the dock pod would have X amount of healing. It's now unlimited. So as long as it stays out and you're attached to it for that 20 seconds, it's unlimited healing.
In the 20 seconds.
In the 20 seconds that it stays out.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Yeah, I think they need to give her.
It didn't have
res
unlimited
shield back.
healing?
No, it had like 150 health.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I'd never used it when I was low enough, I guess. I don't know.
She needs her stupid shield back. Her
Yeah,
res
no
shield.
shit.
Like, make her good again. Not this incremental buff.
Make Lifeline good again.
Yeah. Hashtag.
MAGA? No. Oh, that's something different.
Yes.
Make
way
Apex
different.
good again.
Make Apex good again. It is good.
Cool.
Don't even.
I mean, I've watched you play it.
Yes. I know you have. Yeah, and the new stories from the Outlands thing came by. And we got to see what
You didn't watch that, did you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
I made Master watch it, and she loved it.
Oh, my God.
Master of None, fellow streamer and YouTube personality. Not YouTube. She's not on YouTube.
TikTok sensation.
TikTok sensation, yes, for sure.
Don't
But
watch
you
those.
get to see Octane's face, like what he
Oh,
looked like
boy.
before the mask.
Oh, cool.
It was cool. I thought it was awesome.
Oh my god, they got you now, man. You gonna
Well,
buy the
they,
Apex?
they always got me.
You gonna buy the Apex Pathfinder book to get the deep lore of the Pathfinder?
No. If
You
it was like a coffee
fucking
table
liar.
art book, maybe.
No, I forbid it. I forbid it.
A coffee table art book? Maybe.
No,
No.
I
Not
forbid
not a book where I have to read words.
I can't believe you watch those things. Those are just an abomination. Just terrible. Terrible story, terrible writing, terrible everything. Maybe the art was good. I don't know.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Okay, that's a redeeming quality, I
You
guess.
should
But
watch
the-
it. You should find
I'm
out.
not gonna watch that. Are you kidding me? I know they're terrible. I don't gotta watch it to know that. I've given them a chance, believe me. I watched all that shit before, and I read the fucking terrible comics.
See, that's the problem is you read the comics.
They-
And it spoiled your view.
Well, that's the official stuff they released. They spoiled it, not me.
No, the comics are bad. The videos are good. I like the videos.
Is it just like the reveal trailer and stuff like that?
No, it's like deep backstory for Lifeline.
No,
and
I'm not
Octane.
interested. I'm not interested.
Deep backstory.
No,
We get to see
I don't want to
Lifeline's
hear.
mom.
I don't want to hear backstory and Apex Legends in the same sentence. God damn.
You don't want to hear backstory in most games in the same sentence.
No, I do. If it's good, like Destiny, no. Apex, no. I don't know what is a good one, but no.
Wait till that deep Minecraft lore comes out. You'll be all over it.
No. Definitely not.
What up with the deep Vampire Survivors lore?
That would be like the lore of Castlevania.
Probably.
I like it because when it came out, I was 12. I didn't know better. It's like, whoa, did you know Alucard is Dracula backwards? Whoa.
Yes, you've lost the innocence of youth.
Yeah. Also, I've read things that aren't video game related, so I can tell when something's good and bad. I've read a book in my life.
I've read a book before.
I don't believe that.
I get a whole stack in the closet there. They're in boxes.
Okay.
I don't read anymore. I lost the ability.
Lost the ability to read?
Lost the ability
it's
to read.
because of Apex. Tales from the Borderlands lore, or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, that'd be like, I'm deeply invested in the Borderlands lore. Like, oh my god. No, thank you.
Well.
Anyways,
Let's
I'll allow you to enjoy Apex.
Thank you, sir. I'm glad you'll allow me to enjoy video games.
Oh well.
Yes. Speaking of lore and a good storyline,
Yes.
so far. Anyway, let's talk about Game Club.
Oh yeah.
Each week, ladies and gentlemen, we play a chapter, a segment, a level, a whatever. A portion of a video game, and then we talk about it in length, in detail, on stream. This week is the third week we have played Plague Tale: Innocence.
Yes.
I mean, it's the third week I've played it. You only played it once, 2 weeks ago, and did 3 chapters.
Yes. Well, I mean, the chapters are so short.
They are very short.
I was streaming it, so it's not like, oh, I played my chapter. Okay, well, stream's done. It's been 25 minutes. Stream's over. So I had to go through and play a few more, but it's all right. I mean, I edited the video, so I got basically 2 playthroughs.
Yes.
So
I cannot remember what this chapter was called.
I don't know what it was called, but chapter 1 and 2. Basically, the game is it's 14th century France. Everyone speaks English. I think they're supposed to be speaking French, but
I didn't see if I could put French on and have it.
Yeah, I didn't do that either. First chapter. We notice bad shit's going down. Bad guys invade our home, kill our parents, or so we think. And we have to escape with our brother, who is a bit of a wiener boy. He's lived a sheltered life in a room his whole life. Something's wrong with him. We don't know what. And in second chapter, we go to a little city, and we have to survive the city and get through it. Because we're trying to find a doctor. Dr. Laurentis. And
but the plague is hit.
Yeah, the plague is hit. Amicia is the heroine that we're playing, and then her little brother Hugo, the wiener boy, who's causing trouble so far. And it's basically a stealth action game where you have to hold Hugo's hand and use him as a sort of I don't know, a bit of a tool. Like tool sounds bad. Like
but he's
like an ally that you can sort of get him to do things badly for you.
yes. So he can fit through small places and stuff, and go and do things that you can't access.
Yeah,
Which
he's
is,
small enough to climb a ladder that won't break.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
But you also have to help him get into those areas that he needs to go through. Unless there's like an easy place, like you're always lifting him over walls or helping him climb stuff.
But he's a little kid, so he's always complaining, as little kids do. I'm hungry. I'm scared. Why are the rats eating the man's face?
Where's mommy?
Yeah. I want to see mommy.
So this chapter, we finally get into the church, because the
Yes.
second chapter, we're trying to get to the church, because we think that the people there will help us.
Yeah,
find
we
the
were told
doctor.
that maybe the doctor was at the church.
Yeah. So we get to the church, and we finally get to meet the
Friar Tuck.
Friar Tuck, yes.
I don't remember his name, but
Standard bald with the ring of hair around the outside. Friar.
When I first got into the church, I was like, oh, there's a ladder here. Let's climb up here. And then it was like, oh, we're yelling at the guy. I'm like, no, I didn't investigate the church.
See, I did that too. I was like, oh, okay, there's a ladder. This cannot possibly be the way we need to go. This is like a little bonus area.
Exactly.
We're gonna get some crafting materials. But no, this is the exact way we're supposed to go. And I'm like, no!
So then I was like, I fucked up. But then it's like, okay, I can climb the ladder back into the church, so it's okay.
Could you?
Yeah.
Damn it, I tried.
It wouldn't let you?
The icon wouldn't come up.
Oh, no.
It was like, we should go see the friar.
No, I went back down into the church at that point.
Damn it.
Yeah, so I can tell you about the church. I found like prayer beads, and we lit a candle for the parents because, like, there's all the candles burning. And Hugo's like, what do the candles mean? And they're like, oh, you can light a candle for someone you miss or whatever. So he's like, may I light a candle, Amicia? So he lit a candle and did that. And then, we went over to the altar, and, there's Jesus on the cross Jesus on the cross up there. And she's like, oh, I've done a bad thing, I hope I can get forgiveness or whatever.
10 Hail Marys.
Yeah, and there was a little bit of, I think there was a couple crafting materials in there, but nothing crazy.
Them crafting materials.
There was no tools, so yeah. That's the main one that I'm like, where are the tools at? But yeah, that was about it in there. It looked nice, there's just a nicely designed area. But yeah, then we have to get through the church to find Friar Tuck, whatever his name is.
The brother, the monk, the father.
Yeah, basically.
She calls him father, but I don't know if he is.
I mean, whatever.
He's more like just some kind of, I don't know.
Lots
of crafting materials on the way to find him.
Sure.
So there's just tons and tons. And before you actually get to him, there's a crafting table and you find tools.
Yes. And there's only one thing I could upgrade there, so I upgraded
me too.
the one thing.
That's what I did as well.
But again, there's another collectible thing you find when you're going through here. We go through the courtyard and there's a flower, and then you can collect Hugo's herbarium and get all different flowers and shit. It's like another collectible thing to get in this game, because there's gifts, there's the herbarium, and there's a third category too.
I can't remember what that one's called.
Yeah, I can't either. So, yeah, lots of stuff to collect up.
Yeah, tons. And he puts little what were they?
That was a chrysanthemum, I think.
Yeah, and he puts one in your hair.
Yeah, that was a very touching moment.
It was a very touching moment.
I like that. I don't know if that flower's going to stay there the whole game or what.
Yeah, I wonder if it's just permanently modeled on you when he puts
I would
it in
think
there.
not, because so far everything seems to be like they take it into account,
Yeah, I didn't actually pay attention to see if it was by the end of that chapter.
I didn't either, but I'll check for the next chapter.
Because it got a little crazy after.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is like the chapter where it's like, okay, this is getting horrific a little bit now.
A little?
Yeah.
A little horrific? I think it gets a lot horrific in this chapter.
Until this point, we hadn't really seen the rats at all.
Yes, we know the rats are coming, but we haven't seen them yet.
We only saw the rats on like the title screen, and they're swarming. And the only thing the title screen showed us was basically the rats are swarming, and they don't like the light. Because a little trolley drives by when you hit the start button, and the light comes through the window and they scatter. So we get with the friar, and like the friar should have known better. Like, this guy's an idiot. He's like, here, I'm going to go get the person. You wait here.
Yeah, so he...
hold my torch. That'll save my life.
Yeah.
So he sets off down the stairs, and the rats come out. And he's like got a bum hip or something like that, so he can't move.
Well, I guess there's a whole ton of candles in this room, all lit up.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And so he feels
There's
like he's
ethereal
safe.
wind blows through and blows them out.
all the candles out.
Yeah. So then the rats come swarming out, and they literally eat this guy to death.
Just eat him fully.
So the rats are swarming, and we have the torch, so we can walk around. And when the torch light shines on the rats, they like are like scared and they run away.
Yeah, so the entire floor is covered in rats. The walls are covered in
And
rats.
man, there's a lot of rats.
There are a lot. Like a lot is an understatement.
like thousands.
Like thousands of rats.
Yeah.
And there's only no rats around your little
Yeah.
circle of influence.
So I'm like wandering around with a torch and I'm like, let me go like look in the corner, maybe there's a treasure or whatever. And then I walked down where the guy died and I was like, holy shit, he's like gone. Like there's just like his like bloody skeleton left.
Yeah, because when you take the torch past him, the rats part over his body and you're like, oh my god.
Yeah, he's just a juicy boy.
Yeah.
So basically this part of the game is we have to get through and avoiding the rats.
Yeah. A
And
lot of little puzzles involving that where you have to.
Again, it's the third chapter in a row where it's like a totally different way of playing the game.
Yeah.
Like first chapter is like all sneaking, using your little stealth abilities. You got to throw a pot to distract the baddies. Second chapter is basically just like puzzle solving and running
And combat.
and combat. And then this chapter was just like environmental challenges to get through these rats. No sneaking. No running. It's just like, what can you do to get from point A to point B with a million rats in front of you and you don't have a torch?
Yeah.
Because there's different types of light. You can have your torch that burns forever, or you can find a stick that you can light on fire that burns for a little bit of time. So it's like, okay, how do I get across here? I can light the torch. Oh, there's a, like, I don't even know what there would be called, the little...
A brazier.
Brazier, yes. Where you can light that on fire and then you're safe in that area.
Yeah, it puts out a lot of light, those braziers.
But then it'll be like, where do I go from here? I don't see a brazier. Oh, there's one hanging from the ceiling. I have to knock it down, then light it, and then I'm okay. And, while we're separated from Hugo, so Hugo's up in the rafters. He's like, oh, Amicia, let me push this down for you. And he'll push one down, and then you can go light that one and stuff like that. So it's like, I wouldn't say they're hard environmental puzzles.
No, they're not particularly difficult, but
it was interesting anyways.
It's a good change up.
And man, just the amount of rats on the screen with no slowdown or anything.
No slowdown.
I mean, that was obviously, I would say, the first thing they got going in this game was the rats. Like, we need to have 1,000 rats on the screen, and they need to just look disgusting.
Yeah.
And there can be no hindrance to the gameplay, like, performance.
Yeah, throughout the level there's all these like little holes in the ground that they come out of, and when you get close to them with your torch, they go scurrying back into the holes and stuff. But I found that if they don't have anywhere to go and you corner them in a corner, they just burn up.
Yeah, which is whatever. They had to do something.
Yeah, and the further you go down into the church, the more puzzles you solve. It gets like you start seeing these root formations coming, and then you get all the way down in the bowels of the church, and it's just like this diseased, disgusting, like alien dripping goo.
Yeah, and they're
Amici
and Hugo are talking about it, and they seem to think this was made by the rats.
Yeah, like the rat nest.
Yeah, it was gross.
Absolutely disgusting. Just bodies everywhere too.
And as we're walking down to the dungeon, we pass a few other dead monks, and they just have no legs that got bit off and stuff like that. It's just gross. The very end, though, when you're finally getting the way out and you're running through, you get to the tunnel and the rats just start pouring out, and it's like, holy shit, let's run! Let's get out of here.
Mad panic right there.
So, yeah, it was again, another short chapter, like, took 30 minutes at most to get through it. But, again, just the sort of environmental storytelling and, like, just very good.
Yeah.
Very good
game. I'm excited to see what happens next.
Yeah, exactly. So, I don't know. I think there's like 12 or 14 chapters in the game, so something too crazy, but I'm assuming the chapters are going to be similar length. It just seems like that's the way this game would be.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I'm excited to see what the next chapter is all about, and if they're going to have a different play style, or,
what comes next?
Is it just going to go back to, like, a mix of the types we've learned, or... Who knows?
Yeah, could have something new. Could be a mix. The stuff that I've seen from other streamers playing it is well, it's a mix of the levels.
Okay, I'm okay with it.
Some sneaking, some ratting, some hiding, some fighting.
I mean, sneaking was the worst, I think, so far. Just because everyone is so stupid when you're sneaking.
100% stupid.
It's like you're in the grass. Oh well, I can't see him. Or like, oh, there's an eye level bush. I can't see anything. Even though if I look down, I could see under the bush and see you walking immediately there. So
yeah, the guards are all dumb. All the humans in the game are dumb.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I recommend. If you're not playing it, you should. It's on Game Pass. I mean, you probably got it free on Epic, or you probably got it free some Amazon, probably. Who knows?
I don't think it was free on Amazon, but it was 100% free on Epic
So
a little while ago.
if you got Game Pass, it's a no-brainer. Just
Play
install
along
it,
with us.
Play along.
Let
Catch
us
up.
know-
It'll
let
only
us know
take
what
you an
you
hour and a
found.
half to 2 hours to catch up to where we're at.
Yeah. Did
So-
you craft another thing at the end?
No, I didn't have a tool.
You didn't have a tool?
No, I must have missed the
Oh,
tool
you
somewhere.
missed the tool. Yeah, I was able to craft twice.
Oh, crazy. Where did you get the other tool?
I was near the bench.
I looked around and I couldn't find anything.
Oh, okay. Did you go up when that Hugo was upstairs
Uh-huh.
and you were getting the way to him
Uh-huh.
to get him back down? Did you go upstairs?
No.
That's where the tool was.
Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, all right. Well, hopefully that there's a bounty of things and it's not like you missed a tool. That's the end of the story for
Yeah.
you.
I mean, there's
Hopefully.
only so many upgrades, so I would imagine there's...
Yeah, I
There's
think you'll just
multiple
get it
tools. Yeah,
later than you would normally.
Yeah,
but,
I think so.
I mean, what did you get? What, you can hold 2 more rocks? Like, who cares?
Well, I upgraded my crafting materials pouch because that was the only one I could upgrade
yeah.
so that I could have double the amount of crafting materials.
Yeah.
And then I upgraded the time it takes to aim in,
Oh, yeah.
to like focus in. with
I
my
mean, I
slingshot.
don't think it's going to be too... If you never do an upgrade, I think it'll probably be okay. By
Yeah,
the
I
end of
think
the
so
game.
too. I think it'll just make it a little bit easier if you're doing the upgrades.
Yeah.
But I don't think
Yeah,
it's gonna really affect the gameplay
Exactly.
overall if
Exactly.
you don't even upgrade a thing.
So, I'm not too worried.
Yeah, I guess the only time will tell.
Yeah.
Only time.
I mean, the game hasn't been hard yet, so...
Oh, definitely not.
Like, I don't expect it to be instantly ramping up at the end to be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, just a little bit of a hockey stick difficulty going on.
Yeah, exactly. I don't expect that, so...
No, I don't either. But I'm excited to see where it goes. It's been really fun so far, and
Agreed.
the bite-size size of the chapters has been great
Oh, yeah.
because I stopped streaming.
Yeah, you can quickly just run through it, no problem.
Yeah. I stopped streaming like on Friday. I'll
Mhm.
stop my stream,
Mhm.
play Plague Tale, and then if I feel up to it, I'll go back and stream some DJ stream.
There you go. Very good.
Yes.
Did you do that last night?
No, I didn't end
okay.
up doing the DJ stream. I was just like,
Okay,
tired.
fair enough.
I didn't have any more caffeine in me, so I didn't do it.
Rookie mistake.
I guess I didn't want to caffeinate up again
Fair enough.
before bed. I wanted to get a nice long sleep.
Ah, not me. I finished streaming and then I watched The Boys last night.
I mean, I also watched The Boys last night.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
you were still streaming when I finished watching The Boys.
Yeah,
So.
I ended stream and then watched The Boys,
Yep,
and it was like 2 a.m. when it was like The Boys is over, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe I'll close my eyes now.
Yeah, I came back downstairs, started charging my GoPro batteries, and I was like, oh, still alive.
Yep, no doubt.
Okay, let's we're gonna talk about some TV series.
Okay.
Now. We're gonna talk about Obi-Wan, we're gonna talk about Miss Marvel, and we're gonna talk about The Boys. So
Uh-huh.
I have put in a time code marker here. I will put in a time code marker at the end. So if you have not watched these, you are free to skip them.
Yeah, it'll be spoiler time.
It is extreme
No
spoiler
beating
time.
around the bush. This is going to be spoilers for the whole Obi-Wan series.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
up
spoil.
to episode 5.
Yes,
So,
because episode 6 isn't out yet.
you've been warned.
But when it is out
You've
next
been-
week.
You've been Obi-warned.
No.
Thank you.
All right, let's just get into it. Obi-Wan,
Yeah.
Chapter 5.
Uh-huh.
What a show.
Yeah, it was it was
what,
good.
What an episode.
It was good. We're on some planet. I don't know what it's
Hoodoo?
called. Hoodoo?
Voodoo?
It's like a
The
terrible
voodoo?
planet that they're hiding out on, of
Yes.
course. There just happens to be an underground bunker that they're hiding in.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's reminiscent of some Rebel Alliance
Yeah.
bunker in who
Um,
knows where.
we're waiting to leave with everyone. We got Obi-Wan, we got Leia, and a bunch of other people. And also, what's his name was there? Kumail Nanjiani's his fake Jedi character. I can't think of his
yeah,
name.
I can't remember what his name is either.
He's there too. Why are they even waiting? Like, why were they?
I don't know.
I can't remember why they were waiting.
I think they were waiting for the shuttle to come in that had Obi-Wan on it, as well as
Yeah, but when they got there, why didn't they just leave immediately?
I don't know.
I can't remember. There was some lame reason why they couldn't leave immediately.
I think it was just the amount of time in between the droid coming out and nuking the ship because they were trying to leave. I think they were just getting ready to load up and go as soon as they showed up.
Yeah, but I mean,
Jabeam, that's the place.
Jabeam.
Jabeam. Yes. I think it was just they were waiting for the other ship to show up so that they could load up and get out of there. I mean, there were a lot of people. It's going to take a time to load everyone up with all their equipment and stuff.
Yeah.
So I could see it taking a little bit of time.
Yeah, but I mean, they left in the little shuttle. They didn't take the big ship.
They took the big ship.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. When they did finally leave. It was
yeah,
in the one
right,
big
because they
ship.
landed the shuttle in the big ship. Okay,
Yeah,
anyways, they have to load up. Okay, that's going to take a while, I guess.
Yeah.
But while it's like getting ready to go, uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I can't remember what the droid's name was, but Leia's
Lola.
little droid, Lola, comes out with her evil red eye.
And it's like, let's disable the what's it called?
The
Like,
hatch.
the hatch, basically, to fly the
docking
ship
hatch,
out of
yeah.
it.
So she goes up into the vents and just nukes
Smart
one of the,
droid just knows what to do.
Yeah, nukes one of the fuses that opens the docking bay doors.
And then, while the doors are closed, uh-oh, bad guys show up.
Here's Vader.
Yeah. No,
Well,
Vader wasn't
not
there yet.
Vader yet, but his ship is there.
Yeah, so they send down, what's her name, Reva?
Reva, yeah.
And all the stormtroopers, they're going to go blast the door and get in. And they're like, well, you know, Obi-Wan's like, how long till you can fix the door, override the door? He's like, 4 hours.
At least, at minimum 4 hours.
And Obi-Wan's like, you have 1 hour. He's just like, okay, I guess we'll get going. And, everyone's kind of like, we're fucked. And Obi-Wan's like, no, we can do this. We can do it. Let's just do this, that, and the other thing. He took the leadership role up immediately.
Yep.
And set everyone to task. Even Leia was like, I can crawl in that small hole up there and look around. And they're like, where all the wires are? Sure.
You know what you're doing up there.
No problem. You can do it. Don't get electrocuted.
She's the only one who can get up there, though.
I mean, I saw some other kids.
Yeah, but they didn't volunteer.
Yeah, it's true. So they're setting up their little defenses. The stormtroopers are outside getting ready to blast the door. They got their, I don't even know, they got some missile launcher.
Oh, yeah, they got a heavy
with.
repeating blaster.
So they're waiting down there until Reva shows up and she's like, well, start shooting.
Yep. She
They start
shows up and they start shooting.
Yeah. And so Obi-Wan is like, let me talk to her. Let's see if we can talk to her or whatever. And he goes to the door and Reva comes to the door and they're like talking to each other through the door. Very thick door that they can just talk to each other through.
I mean, they got force
Yeah, I know.
powers.
I know. And of course it was like Reva was a youngling that escaped.
Yep.
Which we kind of knew from the start. Because
Yeah,
otherwise,
we
why did they
hypothesized.
show that scene? Like, they never show something in a movie unless it means something.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they could have showed it just like, oh, this is Anakin killing everybody. But
Yeah.
they didn't even show Anakin at the start. It was just like stormtroopers coming through.
Yeah.
But we kind of hypothesized that she was a youngling. And then Obi-Wan figures out like, oh, she doesn't even want to be Grand Inquisitor. She just wants to kill Vader. It's all a big trick.
It's all a big ruse.
I just was like, there's no way this plan can go bad. What a brilliant play on her part.
And by the whole series, this whole episode, we're getting flashbacks of Anakin and Obi-Wan training
that
together.
CGI was pretty bad. Like the de-aging of Hayden Christensen and Obi-Wan, like it was okay, but I could tell they
didn't even
de-aged
think
them.
They tried to de-age them.
No, they did de-age them, but it looked okay until they turned their lightsaber on, and the glow of the lightsaber on their face looked so fake. They looked like plastic video game characters. It was so bad. And man, can they retcon the fucking ponytail? Like,
No,
can they
it's
get
part
rid
of
of the
a-
younglings' ponytails,
That's
please?
part of a Padawan's.
Can they just get
guise.
rid of that? They need to retcon that. Just digitally erase that shit from the games or the movies.
Everything would have to be everything because that's a Padawan's ponytail.
Yeah, they can
Part of the
remove
culture.
it. I'm cool.
It's
with
part of
it.
the culture.
Part of the
You
culture.
can't erase culture.
I'm erasing it right now. I've done it.
Just block it out of your mind.
I can't. I just see it and I'm just like, oh my god. But yeah, they're doing a sword fight and it's basically like how Anakin is too aggressive and Obi-Wan takes a measured approach and he'll always win because
Yeah.
Vader's a wiener. But yeah, the flash. I mean, the CGI was just. And what were they gonna do? Kill each other? Like they were using real lightsaber there.
They were using real lightsabers, yes, but I think they know what they're doing.
Yeah, I guess so.
They know what they're doing.
I guess so. So, and then like Obi-Wan's like, oh, we're gonna lose. We can't do it. He's lost all hope. And he's like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna trick her. I'll bring Vader down here. Then you guys can escape. Let me surrender.
Yeah.
Oh, and this is after they retreated. I forgot. They breach the door. They retreat. And what's her name? Dies? Man, Tala was in love with her robot. Her and that robot were fucking for sure.
Yeah, it was a very dramatic moment. She's like, she gets pinned with a lightsaber straight to the gut.
Yeah.
The robot's still out there fighting, and they're the only two left. Obi-Wan's at the door.
Yeah.
It's like, no!
Yeah, she has like a grenade and blows them up. But also at the start of the episode...
Grenade. It's called a thermal detonator, thank you.
Well, sorry, my apologies. When they come off the ship, Tala and whatever, she like looks around and runs to her little droid and like gives him a little caress and everything. And I was just like, what? She's a robosexual here? This is crazy. But yeah, she was fucking that droid for sure.
I'm sad she died. I had a feeling she would.
Well, of course,
I'm
everyone
pretty sad
that's
she
not
died.
Obi-Wan, Luke, and Leia in this scene, they're dead.
Doesn't matter, they're dead.
Because they're not in the movies. They're all dead.
Yeah.
They're all dead. So Obi-Wan's like, okay, I'll surrender. Then it's like I'll trick Vader into coming down to me. He's too blinded by his desire to get me. Then you guys can escape. So Obi-Wan goes and surrenders. Reva's like, I got him. Let's go. And he's like, we can take down Vader together. She's like, nah, I got this, Obi-Wan, you puss. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, and so she locks him into the base because the stormtroopers have control of, like the hallway that leads up to the launch pad. So she locks him in there, and then cut to Vader coming down. Yeah, and she's like, he's in there.
I got him for you, Lord Vader.
Yeah, and then cut to Obi-Wan just hacking up stormtroopers. We're like, oh,
yeah, he escaped somehow.
He escaped. I didn't maybe she did something with his binders.
No, I don't think so. I think, who knows he maybe used the Force. Like, it was a bad scene. Like, they could have shown him, like, getting some of his Force abilities back or something.
I mean, he has been getting them back.
I know, but there's
ever since the water planet.
Yeah. There's been a few times where it's like, I don't need to show how they did that. Just, he got out. It's cool.
Yeah.
He rubbed his metal handcuffs on a rock and they broke. It's fine.
Yeah, that was very poorly conveyed as to what the hell happened there.
Exactly. Yeah, so, they're escaping. They got the hatch open. Leia finally gets it open. They start to fly away, and then Vader comes in as the greatest Force user of all time. Is like, that ship that's flying? Nah, that's cool. I'm going to grab it out of the sky.
Oh, yeah, his dark side powers are pretty powerful. He just force holds the ship and brings it back down to the ground. I was like, holy crap.
I know.
He is very angry
and then he rips out the side of the ship and rips out. But, so, I don't know if it was badly conveyed in this scene or whatever.
Oh, it was.
Because I didn't see a second ship. So I don't even know what happened. Because
when at the start you can see the two ships. Okay. There's two. Like when the ship lands, you can see the other ship.
So the one ship was what? Just only had a pilot on it?
It might not have even had a pilot. Who knows?
I guess so.
It was a decoy for sure.
So it's flying away. Vader grabs it, pulls it down, and then when it flies away, like when he's pulled it down and he's gives up, I guess he's just like sort of relaxed a bit. They're like, psych, we got another ship. And the other ship flies away.
I mean, that probably took a little bit out of him holding that ship.
I guess so, but I don't know. It just was like another scene where it was just like, okay. Like why weren't they both flying up at the same time?
Yeah, I don't know. I
guess it's more for like...
yeah, probably more for the
like
show.
It's not tactical. It's just like, holy shit, that looked cool.
Yeah, probably.
So...
I mean, watching the strain it put on Yoda just lifting the X-wing out of the bog on Dagobah.
Well, he's only 1/3 the size of Vader, so he has 1/3 the power.
I don't know. I don't think that works. His midichlorian.
Yeah, it's based on height.
His midichlorian count is off the chart.
No, I hope they retcon that too. But then Reva, like, she's so stupid. She attacks Vader, and rather than just going for the stealth maneuver, which probably wouldn't have worked either. She has to be like, hiya! And like scream at him before she attacks.
Yeah.
And Vader's like, I knew all along. Come on,
Youngling.
you think I didn't recognize you, you youngling? And then just toys with her. Like, I don't need to use my own lightsaber. I'll just dodge your attacks, take your lightsaber from you. It's
Yeah,
a dual lightsaber, apparently. She's like Darth Maul.
Well, it's the
Split
same.
it into two, give her one back, and then fight her with her own lightsaber.
That's the Grand Inquisitor's one where it spins around.
No, she had that the whole time, didn't she?
I think she just had a half.
Oh,
I don't think she had the
anyways.
full one.
And then, so, they fight. Darth Vader basically toys with her.
Oh yeah, just full on force. Force holding her arms back so that the lightsaber can't hit him.
But it was like a kung fu movie where the master's just like, I don't even need to use my arms. I'll just dodge the attacks by turning my shoulders. So it was pretty. I mean, it was cool, I guess, a little badass.
Yeah, I like that.
So she gets, deaded almost.
Yeah.
And then the original Grand Inquisitor comes out and is just like, "Yo, I'm alive.
Yo, what's
Psych."
up, dog?
Yeah. I mean, they burnt Vader to a crisp and he was fine. So
Yes.
whatever.
Back to tank does wonders.
Exactly. And he's like, I'm the Grand Inquisitor. You're not. You're gutter trash. See you later, trash.
Yeah, he takes the Grand Inquisitor badge off of her.
Yeah, and they
puts
just
it on
leave
him.
her like critical error.
You're pretty much dead.
But we forgot the comic relief, Kamal Nanjiani. He's like robbing the place as they're leaving, and Obi-Wan had given all his shit to him to hold.
Yeah.
Like lightsaber and the communicator.
Yeah.
That he had received a message from Bail Organa saying like, hey, if you don't show up soon, I'm going to Tatooine. He dropped that, so when Reva's laying on the ground, she sees this on the ground. Is like, what is this? Crawls over, and there's only a parcel message about the boy on Tatooine.
Yeah.
So I wonder where she's going next.
Ah, yes. Curious.
And then this episode ends out with like a slow zoom in on like Lil Luke chilling in his bed, having a snoozer, living his dry life on Tatooine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed this episode.
Yeah, no, it was great.
Vader was badass.
Yeah, Hayden Christensen plays a really good Darth Vader.
I mean,
he walks like Darth Vader. He moves like Darth Vader from like the original series.
Okay.
Whereas in like one thing that angered me in 4.5 or 3.5
Rogue One
is that Vader had too much swagger.
I mean, whatever.
Way too much swagger.
I just thought Vader was stupid in Rogue One until the end when he destroyed all the people going into the Tantive 4, I think is what that ship was called. His one-liners and shit in Rogue One
is bad. That Vader was the worst part of that movie.
It was bad. I mean, there was other bad things in there, like the de-aged Grand Moff, or like the deep-faked Grand Moff Tarkin.
It wasn't even deep-faked. It was totally, fully CG animated.
No, they used the guy.
Well, they used the guy, but they animated the entire thing. They didn't deep-fake it.
Well, they put the guy's face on the actor.
Yeah.
There was a real actor. Same thing with Leia.
Yeah, but they didn't deep-fake.
Well, what do you mean by they didn't deep-fake?
They hand-animated the entire thing.
Oh, well, whatever. That was probably worse than what it could have been. They should have deep-faked.
They should have deep-faked,
yeah.
Because they, in Mandalorian...
Well, they didn't hand-animate it. They just...
Yeah,
they would have used
animated.
They would have used
it was
like,
something, but
the
it wasn't,
dots on the face.
Yeah, it wasn't deep fake technology, which is why it didn't look as good. But in Mandalorian, Boba Fett, where they had Luke, that was deep faked, so it looked way better.
Okay, it looked bad anyways. But yeah, like, again, Hayden Christensen could have had anyone in that outfit.
Yeah, they could have.
Like, it's not even his, like, it's like, literally, like, they used James Earl Jones' voice.
Oh, yeah. You gotta have the original voice.
Like, they didn't need Hayden Christensen in the outfit. And I'm like, when they're fighting, it's not Hayden Christensen fighting as Darth Vader.
No. But it is him as Darth Vader doing the walking around, I think.
Yeah, they could have just had his stunt double doing it. The only part they needed him with was when he's, like, de-aging his face. But even then, it's like, anyways, whatever.
He is credited as Darth Vader in all 6 episodes, so...
Yeah, but, I mean, yes, he's Darth Vader. When he's walking around, he's Darth Vader, but he's not fighting as Darth Vader. His stunt double is. I mean, even in, like, well, all of them are like that.
Well, yeah.
All the stunt doubles.
But why put him in the suit, then?
I don't know. I don't know. Why put him in the suit? I agree. Why put him in the suit? I mean, he is playing Darth Vader even when he's Anakin, so, like, who knows? Anyways.
Maybe he's playing Anakin.
Yeah, he is playing Anakin.
He's credited as Darth Vader. I don't think he's credited as Anakin.
Okay,
in
then.
the show.
So he could have been just...
Oh, he is credited as Anakin in
he's
the
playing
show.
2 characters, so
Yeah.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
Anyways. I don't think Hayden Christensen's body acting is that good that it had to be Hayden Christensen in the Darth Vader costume.
Yep. Maybe. Could be. Who knows?
Yeah.
We'll find out at some point when we see
I
a
don't-
little bit more behind the scenes stuff.
What, that he was good or bad at it?
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's good or bad at it. He's fine at it. I'm just saying they didn't need to have him in there. It could have been anyone.
Yeah, it could have been anyone.
Yeah.
It definitely could have been anyone.
So, and it's just like the director will be like, okay, walk slower. Okay, maybe
Yeah.
faster this time.
Yeah.
Okay, turn like you have a neck this time.
Stop being so...
Yeah, stop being so Canadian.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah,
I enjoyed
it's
it. It was badass when he ripped apart the ship.
It
It's
was
kind of just
badass.
surprising. Like, you'd think he'd just be like, again, like, no. This time he's like, nah, we'll destroy the ship, bring it back down to Earth.
Yeah. He's at his height of his power.
Yeah, so, yeah, could be interesting. Does he know he has kids?
No.
Yeah.
No.
How does he not know? It's too dumb.
He is too dumb. Well, they hid the pregnancy, I think.
Did they? I don't know.
Throughout
I
the
never
entire-
seen
throughout the thing.
I didn't see episode... Wait, I did see episode 3?
I mean, you must have if you
I
called
didn't.
it bad.
I didn't see episode 2. Well, I didn't need to see it to know it's bad.
I think you do. I think you need to see something to know it's bad.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think you can just go off by what the internet says.
I'm not
I
going
think you
by
need
off
to
the
form your
internet.
own
Listen,
opinions.
I form my own opinion. Believe me. I watched the trailer. And I watched episode 1. I knew that episode 2 and 3 were going to be bad.
Yeah.
It was easy to tell. I don't need to watch VeggieTales to know that I don't want to watch VeggieTales.
Have you seen VeggieTales?
No, but I know I don't.
Well, then
I
how
don't
do you
want
know?
to. I just
You haven't
know.
seen it.
I just know.
You haven't seen it.
Believe me, it's like
You
religion.
need first-hand experience.
It's like religion. I just know.
You just know.
I just know. Don't worry about it. Don't think too hard about it. It's my religion.
You got it. You got
Okay,
it.
perfect. And if you disagree with me, you're a bigot.
Okay. Let's go ahead and talk about something a little more on the lighter, fluffy side before we get
Yeah,
into
okay.
penises.
Okay. Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel.
Man, like, Miss Marvel's better than Obi-Wan. I gotta say. I like Miss Marvel a lot. It's good.
It's pretty good.
I think it's probably also because, like, watching Obi-Wan and stuff, it's like, okay, you know Vader's gonna live, you know Obi-Wan's gonna live.
Yeah, you already
Like,
know the outcome.
you know the outcome. They have to make it fit. I don't know anything about anything in Miss Marvel.
No, me neither.
So it's like, what could happen next? And everything in Miss Marvel, it's like, it's just like no consequences, really.
Yeah, it's just light, fluffy.
It's fun. It's
nothing's gonna happen
funny.
that's
The
bad.
acting's funny. The sort of things happening. Like, if I saw some of the stuff happening in Miss Marvel in another show, I'd be like, okay, like, really? Like, this is how we're doing it? But in Miss Marvel, it's like, oh, these guys are just whatever.
Yeah, it's a teen romance
But
comedy.
it's not even like, if
superheroes.
you watch an actual, like, these teen shows, they're not good either. Like, if you watch Riverdale or any of these, it's just like, oh my God. I mean, I watch Riverdale, but it's just like, oh, really? This is how they're writing this? Like,
yeah, because they're writing it dark and gritty.
yeah, I know, but I can't think of a good example, but maybe like Sabrina. It's dark, but it's also like sort of light at the same time.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh God, this is not, this is not it here.
Teenage drama.
Yeah.
We're
So-
teenage, light, fluffy superhero romance
Yeah.
here.
So, what's the overall thing in this episode?
And this episode is Kamar. What's his name? I can't remember what his name is, but the dude who shows up, the senior,
The Dreamboat?
the Dreamboat
Yeah.
senior
So-
in the school.
Yeah. But like, they want to, what do they want to do? They're going to they want to get, what's her name? Her friend to be elected to the mosque board, I guess.
Yeah, because they're
Because it's all uncles
It's
that
all
run
uncles,
it,
yeah.
old guys. And they need some fresh, new, young faces in there because like, the men's side of the mosque is all nice and neat, but they're in the ladies' side, it's falling apart and dank and dingy. And they're like, well, you know, if we had a woman on the board, maybe something would happen over here.
Yeah.
So they're like, you should run. She's like, okay, I'll run. And they're having the what's it called? Eid? I don't even remember what it's called.
I can't remember. Some kind of.
It's a
event.
Pakistani holiday or
Yeah.
something like that. I'm not sure what it's called, but they're going to be using this as the like time to like get the votes.
Yeah.
So everybody's going to go and work together.
The guy's name, the dreamboat's name is Kamran.
Kamran, right?
Kamran.
So we're kind of jumping around a little bit here. He gets introduced at school when the girl that was saved by Miss Marvel in the first episode, she's like riding high on her like newfound fame by being saved by a superhero.
Oh yeah, the first episode she walks through school and everyone's just ignoring her, or, like picking on her, and she's like very shy and timid.
Yeah.
Second episode, she starts walking through school. At the beginning of the episode, she's just like, just the king.
Well,
the
I mean,
queen.
she's not the king or queen because they know anything. It's just her
Yeah, her attitude
has changed.
She's like on
got
top
the
of
confidence now, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
But the girl that she saved has like got 100,000 TikTok followers. She's like TikTok famous now, and everybody's swarming her, and she's having a party, and this Cameron guy walks by, and she's like, "Oh, you're the new guy. You should come to the party." And this is right before like Kamala is just like, "No, we're not going to that party. Forget that party." And then she sees this new guy and was like, "Oh, maybe we should go to the party." So it's like the love triangle sort of, you know?
Yeah.
Or it's like you know,
Bruno, Kamala.
yeah,
Cameron.
and Bruno is just like, he sees her sort of with eyes for him, and he's kind of like sad about it, you know?
Yeah.
So, you know, typical like high school, like, oh, I liked her, but I never said it, and I missed my chance, you know? But so they're like gonna go to the festival, get some votes, and
Well, they go to the party.
the party,
The
yes.
party first.
And again, their perfect utopia world, they hear a siren and everyone's like, the cops! We gotta get out of here! So Cameron has his car. He's like, come on, let's go. So they all get in the car. And then Kamala and Cameron are like flirting, like, oh, you like Bollywood movies? And, you know?
Yeah.
And Bruno's just like, she crashed her car, you know? You shouldn't let her drive your car.
Yeah, he was like, oh, I could take you driving lessons.
Yeah. And, you know, whatever.
He's like and Bruno's trying to interject with like, oh yeah, I like all this stuff too.
Yeah. And then she gets his phone number and they're like texting each other, and it's all just very like teenaged, like, oh, I got a text from him. Oh my God.
And when she gets back, like he does this, to introduce him at the party, he's like on top of the
it's
shed.
like,
He's got his shirt off. He does this like flip into the water.
Very
It's like,
sexy flip. And then
he gets out of the pool all Baywatch, comes up to her, and he's like, standing on my shirt.
Yeah. Sup. Gets
the number, comes back, does the driving thing to get out of there from the cops or whatever, and then she gets home, and then it's just like, oh God, what's the song they play?
Oh, it was a 60s song that she did like a dancing, singing number to.
Yeah, it was very 80s.
I can't remember what the song was, but
it was good.
It was very hilarious.
Yeah,
she was like, really selling it for sure.
Oh yeah, like the whole filter goes all rosy, and she's like, "Oh, I'm in love," doing like the dancing with the pillows and stuff like that.
Exactly, it was very good.
Hilarious.
Yeah. It was just like the directing in these shows is crazy.
Yes,
it's like all the cinematography and everything, all the special effects, everything is just like spot on, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, at the festival thing.
One of the funniest scenes in the show this episode, I think, was when Nakia's like, I'm gonna get your dad's votes.
Yeah.
And she's like talking to him. Yusuf, and she's talking to him and just like, you know, I'm hoping to get your vote for, you know, count the board. And he's like, well, you know, my best friend, he's running too, you know. She's like, oh, well, you know, I'm your daughter's best friend. I'm pretty much like another daughter to you. And you know how like women are trying to get empowered and everything? You wouldn't take this away from these two young women, would you? And his face is just like, oh my God.
Yeah, the guilt trip was unbelievable.
It was perfect. It was perfect.
Yeah, it was so good.
But they showed all the different cliques in the group. They had the Illuminantes, and there was like the halal bros or something like that. And then there was the converts, which was all like the white people. So they all had their little groups. They had to go like, you know, the other part that was hilarious too, which would have been in any other show, I would have been like, this fucking show, man, is when after they do the drive list and Cameron and Kamala are at the restaurant and she's like, oh my God, it's my brother. And they're like trying to hide. And they come in and he's like, Kamala, how are you? What's going on here? And he's like, who's your friend? And she's like,
this is our cousin.
This is our cousin. You don't remember him. And he's like, oh, you're our cousin. And he's like, I'm what did he say?
I can't remember who's.
I'm Chowdhury's son or something
Yeah.
like that. And he's like, oh, Uncle Chowdhury, isn't he British? And he's like, oh, I was just trying my American accent. He starts talking with a British accent. And he's like, oh yeah, I remember you.
Cameron is British, but he's not talking with an accent that would befit him.
Yeah.
So he starts talking in an accent.
Yeah. And then so her brother's like, oh yeah, I remember you. You were looking at bad things on your phone. We called you like non-halal. I can't even remember.
Kamran.
Yeah, I can't even remember. There's some name. And then like her brother's fiance is just like, cousin, okay. Like she knows what's up.
Yeah.
But then they leave, and I was laughing at that point. But like in any other show, I'd be like, man, her brother's so fucking stupid. But yeah, that's a little thing we missed to talk about.
And we also missed talking about Kamala learning how to use her powers. There was a whole rooftop scene where she was learning
where
how
she
to
was
use her...
training.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, she was learning how to use them, but she still doesn't really know how to use them.
No, and so she's like
Which will
making
be,
these little like crystalline platforms to
she
stand
can run around on.
Run around on.
The CGI in that scene when she was like really getting the hang of it wasn't too good. It just looked like it was computer animated when she was jumping and sliding on the light crystals and everything. I mean, obviously it was computer animated, but it didn't look that good.
Yeah, that was farmed out to the B team.
Yeah. There was some funny scenes in there where she's practicing and she falls and Bruno grabs her and it looks like she's going to plummet to her death. She's like, you got to let me go. And she just drops a foot to the ground.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff like that. It's pretty funny.
And in between there, after the party and in between training, she calls her grandma because her grandma was the one who sent the bangles over, and she was trying to talk about
her great
grandma Najma.
Yeah, like where she went and why. Because there's a whole story at dinner about how she during the what did they call it during the
separation?
No, it was something else. The partition.
The partition, yeah.
Of like that whole area of by the British, how like bad things happened and like her grandma disappeared and her mom, she's we don't want to talk about her. Forget about her. She's like a bad person.
Yeah.
And she wanted to learn about her great grandma or her grandma. Great grandma?
Great grandma.
Great grandma.
Yeah.
No, grandma.
Because she called her grandma.
She called her great grandma.
No.
Because it's her mom's mom, which is her grandma that disappeared, and it's her great grandma she called.
No, I thought it was just her grandma.
Well, I don't think so. How does that her mom? What's her mom's
I guess
mom?
So.
So she called. I mean, they call her something else that
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't remember what it is, but anyways, her great grandma is just like, oh, we don't talk about her. She's a bad person. Not really any information. It's like the mango seller's here. I gotta go.
The mango seller.
I gotta go. I gotta get some mangoes.
Yeah.
And then at the festival, she's asking like the Illuminantes about like, what do you know about my grandma? And they're like, oh, she's I heard she had an affair. Oh, I heard she murdered someone. It's just like escalation, one-upping each other. So like none of that shit's true, obviously. But then at the end of this festival, a kid climbs to the top of the tower and he's like taking selfies and stuff. And of course he falls out the window and there's nobody to help him. So Miss Marvel. I mean, Nightlight has got to come out.
Yep, and save him. So she's like not very confident yet. So she's like slowly walking on the roof, climbing over there like, what's your favorite food? It's like ice cream pizza. It's like, how do you eat that on a plate or on a bowl? Like, oh, that's actually kind of disgusting. So she manages to like get up there and grab him. And she's like a little too cocky at this point where she's like, I got him. And then she tries to get him off the thing, but she has like a weird flashback Yeah, every
or
time.
like I don't even know if it's a flashback.
The bracer that she's wearing is putting like visions into her head.
So
Whenever.
this looks like it's her great grandma.
Yeah.
Or grandma, sorry, not great grandma.
Najma.
And
I think it's Najma.
isn't that her mom?
I don't think so.
Anyways,
It could
so
be.
she kind of
No,
loses her
mom
focus.
is Muniba.
Okay, she loses focus and the kid starts to fall. So she like is trying to frantically save him by like putting crystal platforms, and he falls and smashes into him. And she tries to use her rubber arm to grab him or whatever, and that doesn't work. And he does survive. He just lands heavily at the bottom. And she's kind of like, you know, shaken up about a bit. Oh, there's a whole thing too we missed where like I don't know what group is trying to catch superheroes here, but they take the TikTok girl and they're like buttering her up to get information about what she saw.
Yeah.
And they kind of are looking to catch Miss Marvel.
Yeah, and they're kind of working not with the CIA, kind of with the CIA.
It's some sort of group. Who knows what they are?
So I don't know who it is. I don't know if it's got to be an agency like Shield.
Yeah,
but
something
not
like
SHIELD.
that. But so her powers, you know, people are live tweeting and TikToking it. So they show up with their drones trying to catch her. And there's a whole squad of them trying to catch her. And she's like, did some cool maneuvers where she's climbing up her light crystals and like she lands on the drone and stuff like that. But she takes a bump and rolls off. And like Cameron's car like pulls up and he's like, get in. So she hops in and she's like, holy shit, Cameron knows who I am, basically.
Yeah.
She takes off her mask and then it's like from the back seat, it's like, I've been waiting to meet you. And in the back seat, it's
Najma.
Yeah, her grandmother.
Yeah.
And who does not look at grandmotherly age.
No, just unaged.
Yeah. And it's like, oh shit, this is my son, Cameron. So that's like her brother, basically. That she was like Princess Leia-ing on, I guess.
I guess that's the best way to describe it.
Yeah, so that's how this episode ends.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I was like,
So-
no, that's it. Damn it.
I know.
I'm
Gotta wait
excited
a
to
week.
see the next episode.
Yeah, see what's
Excited
up.
to see what's happening.
So I don't know, like we still don't know the baddies besides like the group of like agency fellows, whatever they are.
Whoever they are.
Yeah, we don't know what the like baddie is going to be here. I kind of have a feeling that maybe Bruno is going to be the bad guy. Because he's kind of going to be jealous about Cameron all the time, so he's going to do something to... Because he's like the technology boy. He fucking created Alexa for like the family. So I think he might not be like a bad guy, but like try to get rid of Cameron.
It could be.
Maybe? I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. I never thought about it like that. I figured it'd just be some sort of weird love triangle, and
He's all of a sudden an incel now, is what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. I figured it would be love triangle, and then she would end up with Cameron anyway.
Not anymore. I would hope not.
I don't know.
Maybe it's a lie. Maybe they're not related, but
Bruno end up with Bruno.
Oh,
not
that's
Cameron.
what you meant?
Yeah,
okay.
that's what I meant.
Yeah. Who knows? I just like why is he like they showed him like a mad technology boy at the start for what reason? Just
I don't know because he's a nerdy boy.
Yeah, it was a little too much
He's
for
a
that
creator.
for me. They
They
don't show that kind of thing on the non-main character just for no reason. Like all that stuff involving with his technology at the start could have been nothing. Like they didn't need any of that.
No, they're just character development.
Yeah, I guess so, but I don't know. We'll see anyways. But yeah, I like it a lot. I'm looking forward to the next episode.
Yeah, should be good.
Yeah, next Wednesday or something?
Yeah, it comes out the same day as Obi-Wan, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. That's weird.
That is weird.
I mean, I guess they're thinking maybe people that are on Disney Plus are either there for Star Wars or Marvel.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if it's on the same day.
Yeah, they're going to watch them. Doesn't matter.
But yeah. Anyways, it is good.
It is very good.
I guess once Obi-Wan is done, it's just going to slide right into Andor, maybe? Fairly closely?
I don't know.
And then Miss Marvel, it'll slide straight into She-Hulk? That's cool with me. The Wiener
August
Boys...
31st.
Okay,
is the
pretty
first
close.
episode of Andor.
The Wiener Boys are going to be really upset when we go from one female superhero to another female superhero.
Oh, they're going to be super angry. August 17th for She-Hulk.
Perfect. I'm ready for She-Hulk. Should be good.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah. How about the boys?
More superhero stuff?
we're going to talk about superhero stuff all day long.
Okay, perfect. I love The Boys. It's so good. So the one thing I will say overall with The Boys, I think they're doing like a lot of face smoothing on the female characters in this show.
You think so?
Yeah, because like when I was watching,
You sure it's not just makeup?
no, you can still see a texture when they're wearing makeup, unless they're wearing like a centimeter of foundation.
Oh, you mean with like Starlight?
Starlight, and at the
Starlight is very smooth at all times.
Yes, and the first episode when they had the Rise of the Seven movie, and what's her name, Stormfront, was played by Charlize Theron. Her face was very smooth, very smooth. So when that one was like, I'm like, okay, they're in the fake movie. Okay, that makes sense. Like they're doing it.
Yeah.
But like you look at Maeve's face, you look at Starlight's face, they're very smooth, like unnaturally smooth. So I think that, and it, like, as I was watching like Miss Marvel and them, they have a close up and you can see like the texture of their face.
Pores.
Well, they're wearing makeup, but you can still see the skin is uneven.
Skin.
When you're looking at The Boys, like you'll see this scene will cut from like Butcher's gnarled face to Maeve's smooth ass face.
Oh, in episode 4, I don't think Maeve's face is very smooth in that one.
Well, I noticed it less in this one, so maybe it was just, I don't know, but in the previous episodes, I was like, man, they have like not a speck of anything on their face. And it's very, very apparent when they show like a close up of like Mother's Milk and then like Starlight or something like that. And it's holy shit.
Yeah, now that you mention it, yeah, Starlight is very smooth.
Yeah, I
Very
think
pale,
she might
very
have had maybe some surgery too. Like I think her nose looks different.
She looks different from like the previous seasons.
She's definitely skinnier.
Oh, way skinnier.
She's definitely skinnier. But anyways, whatever. That's fine. If she wanted to do that, that's up to her. But
yeah,
I think they're doing a lot of CGI smoothing on the female characters in this show.
Could be.
Yeah, like some of this, like we're not going to talk about every episode. It's just going to be generalization. Like we're 4 episodes in now. We can't talk about 4 episodes of what happened.
No, let's just talk about how we feel about all the penises.
I'm fine with it. The one part though was when like Homelander was making Stormfront jack him off when she's in the bed.
Oh yeah, she's like on her.
She's like all
deathbed.
fucked up, and she's got one hand, and he's like getting her to jack her off or him off. I was like, oh my god, this guy. I mean, I know why they did it because he's a piece of shit.
Yes,
but it's like, holy crap, that's low even for Homelander, man.
I don't think it is. I think it's pretty standard for Homelander.
Yeah, I guess so, but
he's such a piece of shit.
He's just such a narcissist, like everything's about him.
Yeah.
It is funny, though, when she's talking about the Aryan race, and he's just like, no, it's not about that.
And then he can't get off.
Yeah. I mean, if you replaced, like, Aryan race with, like, supers to him, then he'd be like, yes.
Yeah.
Of course. But he's just like, no, it's not about that Nazi stuff. But, like, I mean, not everyone. I guess most characters in this show are like have not very many redeemable qualities. Like pretty much every character.
Yeah.
Like Homelander's a piece of trash. Maeve, I mean, she's done some bad shit. A-Train, total sack of shit all the time.
Oh yeah.
Huey, I mean, whatever. Was very innocent in the earlier seasons. Now he's getting like too jaded on everything. He's just
becoming one of the boys.
Mother's Milk, he's just like, I guess
he's trying to be a good person.
He's trying to be good for his daughter and everything like that, but he's obviously got mental problems.
Yeah.
Frenchie, he'll kill anybody, but he pretends he doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Kamiko, I mean, what do we even know? Like, she can't talk. She does her fake sign language. She kills because she can, I guess. She doesn't like it. Yeah, that's the difference between Frenchie and Kamiko. Kamiko can do it and doesn't like to do it. Frenchie is empowered. He says he doesn't like to do it, but he kind of does like to do it, you know?
Yeah, a little deep down, he's like, yeah.
And then Butcher's just like, it doesn't matter what I do.
No, Butcher's just
as long
like,
as I
no
do,
soul. Just,
as long as I do what I gotta do.
As long as I kill Homelander, I don't care.
Yeah. And you'd think like, well, they show now, like, I don't think they ever showed in the earlier seasons why Mother's Milk was really cared about superheroes.
No, they didn't at all, I don't think.
Until this season when they're like, oh yeah, Soldier Boy killed my family. It's like, yeah, fuck, you should have said that earlier, maybe.
Yeah, probably. Probably could have said that earlier.
But, yeah, it's, I mean, and then Homelander, you know, what's Supersonic? He just kills Supersonic because A-Train sold them out. It's like, what a guy. What a guy. They have a plan. They're going to work together to take out Homelander, and like A-Train, he has no powers left, so he has to like...
Well, he has powers, but if he uses them,
he could die. He could
die.
Yeah, he's a sack anyways.
A couple scenes that stood out to me. Episode 1.
Uh-huh.
With Huey just on top of the world, just strutting his stuff with Victoria in the superhero watching agency, whatever it is.
Yeah,
I thought that was awesome.
Yeah,
that was a good scene. The scene where he finds out that Victoria is the head popper. That was also a crazy scene.
Yeah.
Another one was...
That was pretty bloody.
Yes, very bloody. The one
and it's
where...
not even head popper. It's just, I can make what I look at pop.
Yeah, she can just pop anything.
Yeah.
The scene where Butcher takes the temporary V for the first time and just destroys gunpowder.
Oh my god, that was a lot of blood too.
Nukes them.
There's a lot of blood.
Yeah. I was like, oh my god. That
whole thing with gunpowder, like when he's in the bathroom and everything, trying to be like, you were molested by Soldier Boy and stuff like that. He's like, I'm not true. I didn't do it, whatever. And then when he's getting like he's trying to kill him in the garage, it was a cool scene.
Yeah, that was all crazy.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah. And then the scene where I really like the scene where Homelander is in the apartment in Starlight and Huey's apartment.
Yeah.
And they're talking about the whole fake thing, the fake romance for the screen, and Huey actually steps up.
Yeah, and
he's like,
he's like,
what? Huey just steps up to him.
Yeah.
just
and
to
Homelander
challenge him.
kind of just is like,
that's kind of like, what, you challenging me?
Yeah,
that was a good scene. And then I was like, that was pretty nerve wracking too. I'm like, what's he gonna do?
Yeah.
And then Starlight has to step in and be like, hey, I'll go public.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, like, why does he even care? I guess he's just so messed up in the head.
Yeah.
That's whatever, but
he's always seeking approval from everyone around him, but then he also just doesn't care about anyone around him, but he wants everyone to like him.
Yeah, he's a super narcissist. But,
yeah, 100%.
When he took out Gus, I guess his name's not Gus in this show.
No.
What's his name? I can't even remember. The boss man.
Yeah.
Gus Fring. And he's just like, you're sitting here talking to me, and it's like you're eating a salad or whatever he says. Like his heart rate's not elevated or anything like that.
Yeah.
And he's just like, yeah, you screwed yourself here, buddy. Like, I'm fine. You're the one that screwed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember what his name is. Just remember him from Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Giancarlo Esposito is his real name. Yeah, there's been a lot of good scenes. Yeah, when he killed, like that scene where there's the jumper on the roof and he finds out Storm Chaser killed herself.
Yeah.
Stormfront or whatever the fuck her name was. And he's supposed to save this girl. It's his birthday celebration. He has to save someone for the media. And he's like, nah, just jump. You may as well just jump. No one cares about you. Just jump. And then she does jump. It's like, holy shit.
No, I don't think. No, she doesn't want to jump. She's like, no, I don't think I will. And then Homelander's like, no, you're going to jump.
Yeah. Well, he makes her jump. She was going to jump, and then she decided not to.
Yeah.
The flashback. Sorry, go ahead.
She's like, yeah, I don't think I want to anymore. And he's like, no.
Yeah.
You want to.
The flashback when Soldier Boy gets kidnapped by the Russians. The de-aging of the FBI or whatever woman, or using her face on the other character.
Oh, the general?
Yeah. It was okay looking, I thought, but it could have been better. But it showed like why Black Noir never takes his mask off.
Yeah.
His face is gone, basically.
Essentially.
The other, like, I don't know, what were those stupid heroes called in the 80s? I don't even remember. When there was like the Wasp guy or Dragonfly, and there's Soldier Boy, Gunpowder, the twins.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah. Those characters were like, Crimson Countess.
Just a bunch of wieners.
Yeah, the Crimson Countess.
The heroes have been wieners throughout the entire thing.
What a shocker.
Yes.
yeah, I'm enjoying it. Episode 5, we're not gonna talk about it because Mikey T didn't watch it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
It's very shocking. Shock value. I was talking to one of my friends from high school, and he said, yeah, the boys comic is why I don't read comics anymore. Because it's just the same, just brutal shock value the entire time.
I mean, it's a Garth Ennis comic book.
Yeah.
Like, it's the way it's been for all of his comics, basically.
He's like, yep, that I just don't want to read comics anymore. But yeah.
Because of the boys?
Yeah, it's because of the
Well,
boys.
just stop reading the boys, man.
I guess so.
I mean, not all comic books aren't like the boys. That's like a very outlier comic book.
It's very
like
outlier.
nothing's like that. The boys, really. I have some issues of the boys, not all of them, and you can tell that Huey was based off of what's his name? Huey's dad. Like, what's his name? Simon. Is his name Simon?
Simon Pegg, yeah.
Simon Pegg, yeah. Huey was based off of Simon Pegg in the comic books. It
Yeah.
looks exactly like him. But by the time the show's made, he's too old to play Huey.
Yeah.
So he played Huey's dad. But it's like identical.
Oh,
Identical.
crazy.
Yeah, so.
There
But
you go.
it's a little different. The comic book is like more grotesque. Like there's a part where they go to Huey's house after he's had spent the night with Starlight. And he just like they had sex, he goes to bed, whatever, wakes up in the morning.
Yeah.
And they go to his apartment and they're like, oh, I had a good night last night. Did you, Huey? And he's like, yeah, it was a good night. And they're like, I think this is before they knew about them being together or whatever.
Yeah.
Basically, his face was covered in blood because he ate her out when she had her period.
What?
So that's how they knew that they were like sleeping together, is his face was all fucking grossed up in the morning. I was just like, this comic book, man. Yeah, it was fucked up.
No one needs that.
I mean, that's the whole point of the comic book, was to be just like ridiculous, over the top.
Yeah.
And the show can't do that. I mean, it's pretty over the top, but the comic book is just like 10 times it. 10 times it, man.
Yeah.
I will say in episode 5 is a little, I mean, this show is produced by Seth Rogen. He has an appearance in episode 5.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, so you won't miss him. You can't miss him.
You can't miss him.
No, you can't miss him.
Oh, there you go.
And you'll be like, wow, okay. Interesting. So
I like that they actually have Homelander without his suit on. You can see how not muscular he is at all.
they did? Oh, when he's like wearing his ass is out?
Yeah. He's
I mean,
not muscular at all. Like the suit adds all the muscle definition to him.
I mean, he doesn't need to be muscular. He's super strong.
He's super strong without having any muscle definition.
Yeah, I forgot about him being nude after his like breakdown about how I'm better than everybody.
Yeah.
And then apparently that tracked really well.
Yeah, apparently.
Everyone liked that.
Everybody liked that.
He's basically Trump.
Yes.
Trump in superhero form.
I guess so. You know what everybody likes?
What?
Patreon.com/StreamVoid podcast.
They do?
Or StreamVoid pod. Yes, you can get in there and support the podcast with some monetary donations. Just throw money at the screen. You get access. You get bonus content. You're not paying for nothing. You get bonus content. There's at least an hour of bonus content on every episode that people who listen to this on the podcatcher don't catch.
Wow.
And there's at least half an hour of bonus content that nobody gets to listen to. It's all there. You can pay as little as $1 a month and get access to all of that. Plus the podcast early.
ASMR McDonald's eating by me
Yes,
every time.
Every time. It's all ASMR McDonald's eating.
God, today's McDonald's was bad.
Yeah?
That might have been the last straw. That was really bad.
It's the last chicken in the shop look.
It looked, you saw it, dude.
Yeah, it was gross.
It looked
disgusting.
nasty.
I don't even know how you put that in your body.
It was vaguely warm too.
Vaguely warm.
It was like
I took hint of warmth.
It was like I took it out of the fridge and just held it in my armpit for a while.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, that's basically what it was like. So,
okay.
If you want to hear that, sign up on the Patreon.
Yeah, you can hear about how greasy his napkin was when he pulled it out.
Oh my God. How can it be so greasy yet so cold? It's crazy.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah. You've got written here
Twitch feedback.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the news. And we're going to talk about some other things involving streaming and the streaming world and video games and stuff like that. And you have Twitch feedback.
So, Mikey T, you have not seen the Twitch feedback yet.
I've not seen the Twitch feedback.
So, I was watching another British Columbia streamer that I don't watch very often, but I followed her because I knew she was in the same province as us, named A Doorbell.
Oh, yes, A Doorbell.
Yes. And she was doing some cooking or something, and I just was like, let me see what's going on over here. And underneath her video, there was a thing that said, submit streamer feedback. And I was like,
who making the soba udon noodles?
I don't know. I didn't watch that long. I just tuned in for a second and see. And I was like, what's this all about? So I click on it, and you can send them anonymous feedback about their stream. I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Huh.
So let me see what these options are. They're all positive. It'll be like very attentive, entertaining, engaging, whatever.
Yeah.
And you can choose one and just send the feedback. I don't know how you get the feedback. Like, does it pop up in the chat, or I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've only seen it on that stream ever. And she did say something about it. I wasn't paying that much attention. I sent it, and then a while later she said something about getting feedback or something like that. I wasn't paying attention, so I don't know. But apparently they're rolling this out somehow that I don't think anyone really knew about it or anything like that. And I've seen it on the one channel. I've not seen it anywhere else.
Huh, interesting.
So, yeah, it was just a...
I'll have to be looking out for that when
you
when
couldn't
I'm
miss
watching.
it. It's like immediately to the left of like the bell and the
Yeah.
follow button and everything. It just said send streamer some feedback.
I'm pretty sure I was watching that stream and I don't think I noticed it.
Well, she's done a few cooking ones recently. I
Yeah.
think she was making... I don't know what she was making. I don't think it was noodles though. Yeah, it was just like, where did this come from?
Huh, interesting.
The other thing, I got a message on Twitch the other day. It was like they're doubling the rate of advertising money you get for running ads.
Yes, they are.
If you run a 3-minute ad block. And I was like, whoa, I could get
50 cents.
a whole half a cent instead of a quarter of a cent. Incredible. So they're really trying to get you to manually run ads on Twitch.
I set it up for automatic.
I think I had it set for automatic, but then people would be like, oh my god, they're playing an ad right now. And I was like, man, it seems to be doing it quite a bit. So I turned them off.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think I want to get it to be, I'll choose a spot or something where I think it's a good spot or something. I don't know.
I don't ever hear anything in my streams about people seeing ads, so
No. Everyone's a sub, that's why.
I guess so.
Yeah. I'll just be like, oh my god, there's ads. I had pre-roll and now I'm getting an ad. It's like, oh, it sucks, dude. So I'm going to look into it some more, but
yeah,
ads are not making any money for me on
Small
Twitch.
time boys like us.
Yeah. It's like I made a penny on that.
That's amazing.
Cool, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, pennies add up.
Yeah, over the course of 10,000 years.
I guess so.
So, whatever. Anyways, those are the Twitch things that I've seen recently that I wanted to comment on.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
All right. Next up,
Mm-hmm.
the Xbox and Bethesda game showcase.
Oh, baby.
Tell me all about it.
You watched this, right?
I watched you watch it.
Oh.
And so
the whole thing. You watched the whole stream.
No.
Oh.
I watched
man.
from the last 2 seconds of Microsoft Flight Simulator
Okay.
into Overwatch 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then I came back downstairs for Forza Horizon 5,
Okay.
Arc 2, Scorn,
Alrighty.
and then that's it until Sea of Thieves.
A scintillating list reading
And
you,
Starfield.
you've done for us.
Thank
here.
you. You're welcome. You're welcome. I was just telling you when I watched
Yeah.
it. So it was
So you've
barely
seen a third of it.
I've seen a little bit of it.
maybe a third. We'll do a quick run through of just what we saw and most of them I saw them all, so
Yep.
whatever. Redfall,
Still looks good.
it looks good. It
Still
looked like Back 4 Blood or Left 4 Dead, but
Yeah.
they're saying no, it's not. It's not like that.
It's not like that.
Stop saying it. It's not like that.
saying it. It's 4 people co-op against vampires.
Yeah,
So there's no zombies.
Open world horror game, and it's not level based.
Yeah.
So stop saying it is. But I mean, they're not doing a very good job of making you think it's not.
yeah.
You know, it looks like it's Back 4 Blood or Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, but with
So.
vampires.
Well, as the trailer started going, I was like, oh, okay. And then it was like, oh, Redfall. They only showed the CGI for this before. Now we get to see some gameplay. I was like, okay. Coming to Game Pass. I'll play this.
Yes.
Should be good. Hollow Knight Silk Song, sequel to Hollow Knight. They've been wanting this to come out for a while. I've never played Hollow Knight.
Very popular game. Looks awesome. It's a Metroidvania, so I don't know why I haven't played it yet.
Yeah, I agree. Why haven't you played it?
I don't know.
Okay. It looked hard as hell. It reminded me of
Yes.
when I played Ori and the Blind Forest on hard difficulty.
Yes.
Very hard game.
Yes.
I don't have the skills for that kind of shit.
I just don't care. I play on easy now.
Man, you've gone 180, bro.
Yep.
You used to be hard boy.
I used to be hardcore.
Yeah.
Now I'm
Playing
just
on the
like,
hardest
give it-
difficulty.
Give it to me easy. I want to finish this game.
I
wanna
mean,
enjoy my time.
but
I don't have
isn't
time for
that
this.
like for a game where it's the story?
Yeah.
So like you wouldn't do that on
I'd
Hollow
probably play
Knight.
Hollow Knight on normal.
yeah. Because like you go and play Hollow Knight for the story?
Maybe there's a fantastic
I
story.
guess maybe I've never played it. Generally, I would assume no, but
I
don't know.
Yeah.
High on Life. It's a new FPS coming out from like the guy who created Rick and Morty, I guess, where all the guns are like talking to you and shit.
Huh.
So the guns are like aliens.
But you're high on life.
I guess the aliens are high on life. I don't know what the high on life part is.
It's not, no, you're high on life, and so the guns are talking to you. 'Cause you're
Oh, is
high
that what it is? I don't think
on
that's what
life.
it is. Maybe that's what
I
it
don't
is.
know.
I don't know. It looked interesting. Like the guns had different personalities and did different things, and like the knife was like a psycho and like stab, stab, stab. So it looked interesting, anyways.
Yeah.
I'm not a Rick and Morty fan, so I don't know how his humor will work for a game for me personally, but whatever. I mean, I've only ever watched one episode of Rick and Morty, and I just was like, whatever.
Yeah.
But also, it was like not like the first episode. It was like whatever season 4 or something in the middle of the season. So that's probably not the best way to start watching the series.
Yeah.
Riot Games on Game Pass.
Huge.
Yeah, I
Huge.
was just like, whatever. But apparently, this is a big deal.
Yeah. Okay. It's not. Now that I'm looking at the unlocks. Oh no, it's still huge. League of Legends, all
Yeah.
champions unlocked.
I didn't
That is
realize
huge.
there was that many heroes.
That is
in
huge.
League of Legends.
Wild Rift, never played it. Legend of Runeterra, don't know. Foundation
Yeah,
set
card
unlocked.
game.
That's the card game.
Yeah.
Select Little Legends unlocked doesn't make any
Team.
sense.
I didn't even know Teamfight Tactics was still around.
Oh yeah, some people still play it.
And Valorant, all agents unlocked.
Pretty big. Pretty
So, okay, cool. It comes to Game Pass. You start playing League of Legends. What happens when League of Legends leave Game Pass? You just don't get the legends that you...
big.
Or are they just unlocked on your account forever?
I think it's just you're unlocked on your account forever. I would imagine that's what it's going to be because it doesn't make any sense to unlock them all temporarily.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows what their deal is? Sequel to A Plague Tale. I watched this, but I was like, I shouldn't be watching this. I should have my eyes closed. Thankfully, it was just like not really story based. It was just like there was a little bit of story, but it was more like just showing you how the game's. I'm assuming it's changing, like not like changing style, but like at one point they made a very big deal of her hiding and crawling under a table. So I'm thinking maybe you can't do that in the first game because she crawled under the table to hide. So
I mean, why would you crawl under a table when there's so many rats around you? You would be on top of the table.
she was in an area with people. It was sunlighty.
No.
So they showed. I'm not going to do the stuff that is a spoiler, but the only thing is she likes to murder people now.
Oh, well.
She doesn't mind doing it.
She definitely, yeah, well, I mean, it's called The End of Innocence.
Yes. Well, it's called Plague Tale Requiem. The trailer was called The End of Innocence trailer.
Oh.
So, yeah, so looks awesome. I'm looking forward to that. Coming to Game Pass, I believe, as well. Day one.
Yes, Game Pass Day 1. So many
Forza,
rats.
car racing game. Looks good. I like Forza. This is the first Forza Motorsport in a while. They're just calling it Forza Motorsport. It's not like Part 8.
Yeah,
or 9.
well, there you go.
So.
It's going to be the Games as a Service
It's
one.
the
where they just
gritty
keep adding.
reboot. No.
Gritty reboot. It's just going to be Games as a Service. They're just going to keep adding on to this.
You think
one.
so?
Yeah, there's going to be no more Forza.
You think so? It's just going to be Forza Motorsport Season 2?
Yeah. I mean, why not?
Isn't Season 2 like Part 2?
Part 2, the new batch
Yeah,
of vehicles?
exactly.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Flight Simulator, 40th anniversary announced. You can fly the Spirit of St. Louis.
Very good.
Looks cool.
Yep, always has.
And then they're adding the fucking Pelican from Halo, so you can fly around.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I was thinking, like, literally the day, like, that day before the thing started, I was thinking, like, oh, that'd be crazy if there was, like, a flight simulator where you could fly the pelican around, around the Halo ring.
Yeah.
I don't think they have the Halo ring.
No,
part.
no,
it's just fly around Earth. But I was just like, holy shit! I just thought about this morning.
Flying around the Halo ring, I'm into it. Flying around Earth, meh.
Yeah.
Meh.
Maybe the pelican flies like it does in a video game, so you can just like do a vertical takeoff and you're
VTOL?
flying.
Yeah.
You don't have to like do an engine check and call the radio tower and shit like that. So who knows? Overwatch 2 coming out,
Free to play?
free to play.
That's huge.
Everyone in the chat on Twitch was just like, big mistake, and I was like, is it a big mistake?
No, I think it keeps the game alive, but it also introduces hackers.
I mean,
way
whatever.
more hackers.
That's the same with any game. So
Yeah.
it's no big deal. Aura History Untold, strategy game. Terrible name for a game.
Yes, looks awful.
It looks like it's strategy game. Whatever.
It looks like they've just taken Civilization and slapped a new coat of paint on it.
Yeah, it was like whatever.
Yeah.
Obviously, Microsoft was like, we need some more games for our showcase.
Let's put on this thing.
Elder Scrolls Online High Isle. Okay, cool.
Whatever.
They're going to an area in Elder Scrolls they've never been to, but the game's still the same.
Yeah.
And I liked to play it when I did for the story and stuff like that, but I can't even be bothered to play for the story anymore. Just the gameplay is just not good for me. Fallout 76, excuse me. Again, don't care.
I don't care either.
They showed off the pit, and again, last year they showed off the pit, and I thought I was debated into thinking it was a new Fallout game when it was a Fallout DLC for Fallout 76. Like, fuck, whatever, dude.
Yep, not into it.
Forza Horizon 5, Hot Wheels trailer.
That looks dope.
Yeah, man. Especially if you can make your own tracks, that'd be crazy. This is not the first Hot Wheels DLC for Forza. They've done it before.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it looks cool. Just
You got
driving through the sky and stuff like that.
Crazy Hot Wheels cars?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm into it.
Or regular cars.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Yeah. That's not going to be on Game Pass.
Yeah, no.
Generally,
you
DLC you have
full
to buy,
Yeah.
which sucks, but whatever. Arc 2, what a waste of a...
We have family. It's all about the family.
It's all about
Arc
the
2.
family. Like, just a cinematic trailer of nothingness, basically.
Yeah, I mean, it's just going to be Arc 2.
I know, but it's just like
It's
they
gonna
could have
play-
showed, like, I don't know, a minute of gameplay or something. This
I
was just like
mean-
a terrible CGI trailer of a dinosaur and a terrible looking Vin Diesel.
It's going to be, have you played Arc 1?
Yeah.
You played Arc 2?
No, I know. Well, I
That's
know.
pretty much what it's going to be.
I know.
But
believe
now
me.
with more Vin Diesel, so.
Yeah. Scorn, some sort of horror, body horror, like first person puzzle adventure. I don't even know. It looked disturbing. Just very juicy looking things and
the juice.
disgusting looking
Oh, yeah,
flesh
I watched
pillars
a little
and
bit of
shit
this
like
trailer.
that. Yeah, it just looked disturbing.
Very disturbing.
I don't know what's
Like,
going on there.
H.R. Geiger vomited all over
Yeah.
it.
Game Pass, I think. I'll try it out.
Lots of veiny appendages.
Yeah,
the
very
description
veiny.
says.
It's very veiny for
It's very
sure.
veiny. There's appendages.
Flintlock, Siege of Dawn. This is like an open world looking action adventure game that I think is inspired by or takes place on like a futuristic New Zealand. So, looks interesting. The gameplay really made me think it's kind of a Souls-like, but it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
I'm interested in it. It'll be coming out on Game Pass, I think, so I will check her out. A new Minecraft game called Minecraft Legends. No idea what kind of game it is. It looks like it's something to do with the Nether is invading the overworld, so everyone on the overworld has to work together to fight back the Nether.
I think it's going to be
I thought tower defense personally, but I don't know.
I think it'll be like a ActRaiser.
Like a city builder
A city builder with
leveling up.
combat and leveling up.
Yeah, we'll see anyways. Unexpected anyways.
Yeah.
Mikey's game of the show, Lightyear
Yep.
Frontier.
Lightyear Frontier.
Farming sim on a planet where you're riding in a mech suit,
Yeah.
probably fighting baddies of some sort.
Yeah. I'm into it.
Yeah.
it looks like super fun.
Yeah, that one will be there for Mikey T for sure. Gunfire Reborn's coming to Game Pass, whatever.
Yeah. We tried that on a couch this, I think, and I don't think it worked
What?
out.
I've never played Gunfire.
No, maybe not you, but I
Yeah.
have.
I've never tried it.
I was like, meh.
Yeah, I've definitely never tried it. The Last Case of Benedict Fox kind of looks like some sort of adventure, like not point and click, but story-based adventure puzzler sort of game.
Yeah,
Hard to tell.
Was it that it was like Lovecraftian
Yeah.
and 2.5D?
Yeah, it's hard to tell exactly what was going on, but I mean, looks interesting.
Yes.
As Dusk Falls, baby. It's already on my Xbox.
Yep.
Yep.
You're
It's
into it.
a story-based, decision-based narrative game where you're like at this hotel in the middle of the desert trying to puzzle out what's going on with your family, and there's a robbery and who knows what's going on.
Yeah.
Very weird art style. It reminded me of, I already know the answer to this. The answer you're going to tell me is no. But did you ever play Hotel Dusk on the Nintendo DS?
Actually, I did.
Did you really?
No.
You son of a bitch. It's kind of like got a comic book style video, like there's no motion video for the characters. It's sort of like semi painted-esque versions, but they're like pictures. It's kind of hard to explain.
And it's kind of weird because you can play it with up to 8 players.
Yeah, I don't know what that. Maybe you vote on the decisions
Yeah,
or
it could be
something.
voting.
I'm thinking it's voting. Anyways, very interesting. Naraka Blade Point. They really want me to play this on Epic all the time.
Yes.
They'd be like, "Hey, get the Bruce Lee skin. Here's the yellow biking Bruce Lee skin. You should totally download this game. It's coming to Game Pass. I will not play it." Pentiment. This is some sort of adventure puzzler that looks like it's done in the style of like a 16th century illuminated book.
I watched this one. This one looked...
The art style looks crazy.
Yeah.
It's from Obsidian, so it's probably good.
Yeah.
So I'll check that out. It's going to be on Game Pass. Grounded.
Coming out.
Full release, Mikey T.
It's coming.
Can we see the Mikey T Grounded full play?
No.
Oh. It's coming. Full story. New bosses. New everything. New zones. I'm ready. My body's ready. September.
His body is ready.
It's September. Let's do it. Erebon Shadow Legacy. I don't even remember what this is. Fast-paced
this is a
stealth
Mikey T
platformer game.
Yeah, this one looks good.
Oh yeah, you can like hide if you're in a shadow, you're hiding or something like that, and if you come in the light, you pop out.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah, I remember it now. Yeah, Mikey T game.
Yeah,
It's
for
a
sure.
Mikey T joint for sure. Diablo 4,
They announced it.
Necromancer. Well, they already announced it.
It doesn't have a release date yet.
It's coming to Xbox.
2023.
I don't think it's coming to Game Pass. They had a picture at the end of the Xbox press conference that showed all the games coming on the next year, and every game that was on Game Pass had the little Game Pass banner.
Yeah.
Diablo 4 did not have the little banner. So I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I highly doubt it'll be on Game Pass. You're gonna have to pay. You're gonna have
Why?
to pay Blizzard $90.
Yeah, but Microsoft owns Blizzard.
You're gonna have to pay Microsoft $90.
Everything else Microsoft does is
Do
on
they
Game
actually
Pass.
own Blizzard yet? Has that sale went through?
It's not through, but man, they're on the show here. This is I don't know. Anyways,
I mean, Diablo 3 came out on console, so
yeah,
why
I
wouldn't
mean,
Diablo 4.
well, Diablo 4 is coming on a console, but I'm talking about Game Pass.
Yes.
So, Sea of Thieves Season 7. I do not like the art style in Sea of Thieves, man. The characters look terrible to me.
I don't mind it. I think it's fun and whimsical.
I don't. I just think they're just like gross and disgusting. Season 7, you can name your boat.
That's
Everybody's
actually-
been waiting for it, I
they're-
guess.
Probably everyone's been waiting for that.
Have they been?
I would imagine. I mean, if I could name my boat and I was like, oh, I can't name my boat, I'd be like, well, this is dumb.
Yeah.
If I ever got a boat.
Ravenlock, 3D action game, very interesting art style where everything's like pixel. It's
Yeah,
like
I
voxel based or something. I don't know.
This game looks cool as hell.
Yeah, it's got a very cool art style. Hack and slash adventure RPG.
Yeah. Is that coming to Game Pass?
I don't know if it's coming to Game Pass.
It says it is.
Okay, then it is.
Yeah, that looks cool as hell.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. Cocoon. This game, you're like a bug moving balls around. While I was watching the trailer, I was like, this reminds me of Mocred. And while I was watching, I was like, Mikey T, where are you, Mikey T? You must look at this. So it looks like it's a puzzle-based, I don't know. I don't even know. It's just puzzle-based adventure.
This also looks cool as hell.
Yeah. It reminded me of Mocred when it started.
Yeah.
Just the way they were moving the ball around and everything.
It
so.
looks like the same kind of art style. Oh, it's by the designer of Limbo and Inside.
Yeah. Well, the gameplay designer.
Yeah.
Wolong Fallen Dynasty. This is a CGI trailer with a dragon. No idea what it's about. I would think maybe it's from Bandai Namco, and I think they did like Neo. What's the other one? One of the Souls-like games. So maybe this is a Souls-like. I mean,
Play it
Japanese
day one
game on
with
Xbox.
Game Pass.
You love to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Koei Tecmo.
Oh, Koei Tecmo.
Koei Tecmo.
Yeah. They did one of those Souls-like games, I think. Persona. It's coming to Xbox, finally.
Finally on Xbox.
And Game Pass.
Yes, you can play all your Persona games.
But it's Persona 3 Portable. They're bringing out. Not Persona 3... God, what was the other one called? The second version on PlayStation? I can't remember.
I don't know.
Anyways, the portable one, you do not run around the overworld section. It's just stills and stuff. So it's like, it's a good version, but it's not the best version.
Yeah.
But Persona 4 Golden and then Persona 5 Royal are all coming out. But you know which one comes out first? Persona 5.
There you go.
Very weird.
Ah.
Why would they go with the newest one
why
first?
aren't they doing them all at the same time?
Well, they want to stagger them so they can sell them.
That's a mistake.
I just think it's a mistake that they didn't start with Persona 3 first, because the gameplay evolves through them all, and like Persona 3 is probably the worst one.
I mean, it's on Game Pass. Why wouldn't they just bring them all out at once?
Because they can sell them individually to people that aren't on Game Pass. It's also coming to PlayStation too, so
Who's not on Game Pass?
I don't know.
If you're not on Game Pass and you're going to buy an $80 game, that's a whole year of Game Pass. Easy.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. So they brought out Hideo Kojima to say like, hey, I'm going to announce a game sometime.
It's going to be on Xbox.
It's going to be on Xbox.
And the PlayStation fanboys lost their minds.
They brought back that that petition they had a few months ago where they were trying to get him to stop working with Xbox. But like, I mean, even back then we talked about it. Sony had the first right of refusal on a game.
Yep.
They said no to this game. Microsoft was like, we'll take it.
Yep.
We'll take it. So he said some bullshit in here, like he's going to harness the power of Microsoft's cloud technologies and all this bullshit. It's like, okay, all right, just give us a trailer. But this is the game they think is the Overdose one that this sort of been leaked about. So I'm excited to see what it is. I'm excited. I really was hoping Death Stranding was going to come to Xbox, but it's not going to come to Xbox. Ever.
Never.
No, it's not.
PC? Yes. Xbox? No.
No. And then Starfield. They knocked it out the end with Starfield.
Oh, of course.
I mean, I know a lot of the memes going around is like it's No Man's Starfield. Because it looks a lot like Starfield, dude. Like, he landed on the planet, he scanned a bush, he scanned an enemy, he scanned a mineral, and then pulled out a laser to harvest the mineral.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, it looks a lot like No Man's Sky, but with their new engine.
Yeah.
Creation engine.
Yeah.
Part 2.
Part 2. And
Hopefully
I mean,
without
it
the
has
bugs.
all the story stuff and everything that No Man's Sky doesn't really have. So, whatever. You can design your spaceship. You can build a space base. You can add mods to your guns. It looks cool as hell. They said there's 1,000 planets to explore. And it was like, okay, they made 1,000 procedurally generated planets that they then went in and like, okay, let's put the settlement here.
Yeah.
And this over here, and then that's it. There's not much. It'll be a lot of like random bullcrap that you don't care about.
Yes. I mean, this trailer is completely unbelievable anyway. He goes and scans the minerals and he harvests 50% of it and then leaves. And I'm like, no, nobody does that.
Yeah. I mean, they don't want to like spend every second with the minutia of him harvesting all the minerals. But yeah, I'm excited. Hype level, Mikey T? For Starfield? 3 out of 3?
No, 3 out of 10.
3 out of 10?
It's
That's better than 0
better
for
than
sure.
0.
I thought it was going to be like, Mikey T, hype level for Starfield. Meh.
Well, I mean, it looks good.
Yeah.
Like, it looks good.
It's got
I just don't know if
it's got that Bethesda jank that you love so much.
Yeah, I mean, Daggerfall just came out.
Yeah.
You could buy get Daggerfall,
Mhm.
like the original. You play it out, see the jank from there.
No, I've seen the jank. I don't need to see more. I need to see less jank.
Yes.
The graphics look good.
The graphics look great.
The
new-
characters looked pretty good compared.
Oh yeah, the new
Pretty
engine
good
looks great.
compared to existing Bethesda games.
Yes, the new engine looks great. It looks like it's going to play great. Hopefully they've worked all the bugs out from the previous engine that I've heard of so much about.
No, definitely not. I mean, at least the characters this time didn't look like a thumb.
Yeah, a thumb with a face.
Yeah, so. But in the character creator, they showed, you can choose your hairstyles, and I was like, oh my god, they're just like reusing Fallout 4 hairstyles.
Might as well. They've already got the assets.
I know, but they could have. I mean, look at hairdos in other games. Like, come on.
Yeah.
They just look a lot better in other games. So, whatever.
go.
I'm excited. I'll play it.
You will.
It's a lot of gameplay.
Yes.
Is there going to be achievement? Visit 1,000 planets?
Probably.
No,
Oh yeah, it's
no.
gonna be one of those.
It'll be
deep
like
hidden
visit
achievements.
100 planets. I don't think they'll do.
Oh yeah,
every planet.
it'll be like visit your first planet, visit your 10th planet, visit your 100th planet,
No.
visit your 500th planet,
No,
visit
no,
the 1000th
no,
planet.
No.
You gotta go hard for the gamer score.
No, the achievements in Fallout games aren't like that.
No, they aren't.
Or not Fallout, Bethesda games.
I mean,
They're
it's a
there's
new-
time consuming, but yeah, not
a
like
new-
ridiculous.
It's a new age of Bethesda.
That is true.
You never know.
Oh,
Todd
that
Howard
was the
might have
other
lost his
thing.
mind.
It said Starfield is a console exclusive.
Ooh.
It didn't say timed exclusive. It didn't say launch exclusive. It said console exclusive.
All right, hype level 0.
Well, it'll be on PC.
Oh, hype level 3.
It's just not going to be on PlayStation. As I said when Bethesda was bought by Microsoft, I was like, there's no way Starfield's on PlayStation. And
Not right
everyone poo-pooed me. Well, maybe
Well,
you
I
didn't.
poo-pooed you.
You poo-pooed me to be devil's advocate.
Yes.
I think you agreed with me,
I
actually.
devil's advocate all the time.
Yeah, I know. And I can't tell all the time that you're doing it. Sometimes I'm like, are you serious right now?
That's
Don't
why
tell me
it's
this
great.
bullshit. But yeah, the show was good. And I enjoyed watching it and I enjoyed streaming it.
Excellent.
So yeah, it was good.
As you can tell by my stance,
You got to take a wee-wee?
it's break time.
Did you put in a marker?
I put in the marker.
How's
I can't-
everybody
I
doing?
can't get it to freaking snap where I want it to, though.
We can hear this. What
I'll
can
put-
you hear?
I'll put another marker in.
Makes sense. D4 is not coming to Game Pass. They want this to be a box experience where you buy the game. At least that's what they're selling us till they monetize the game. Yeah, but the whole thing with Game Pass is like every Microsoft game is on Game Pass. That's the whole deal. I guess maybe they can't say it's on Game Pass. Mike was playing a video and we can hear over your voices. God damn. Hate when that happens. Maybe it's because the sale's not finalized yet. Maybe when Microsoft finally buys Blizzard, they'll be like, okay, it's coming into Game Pass. But they can't do it quite yet because they don't actually own them quite yet. Yeah, that might be what's happening, so. 9 Arsons, TMNT Shredder's Revenge came out 2 days ago. You gotta convince Mikey T to go on a road trip to your town to do Couch This. Then we can couch it up. You saw? 6-player, baby. Looks awesome. I know. It's on Game Pass. So, I haven't played it yet. I'm going to resist the temptation until we Game Pass it up. I mean, not Game Pass it up. Couch this it up. And it'll be good. We'll have a sensual time. Yep. You got to talk to the boss, though. It's a long walk for me to get down there. So you got to talk to the boss. But I'm down. I'm down, baby. Oh, how would we even do it, though? Record the podcast at like 7 a.m. or something ridiculous? Oh, my God. Then go head on the road? Oh, my God. Might have to change it up and record the podcast like Friday night or something like that. I never thought of that part of the situation, you know? But I'm down. I'm down, baby. It was always a good time coming down there. Eating Popeyes. Love that chicken from Popeyes. Recorded here. Oh, but then you'd have to bring, like, everything. The mixer, the microphones, all that shit. Which seems extreme. Put it in the back of the Jeep. We wouldn't take the Jeep. Could you imagine? Imagine the gas bill to drive the Jeep down there. Bankrupt them. Take the Elantra for sure. What do you think about all the League of Legends characters getting unlocked in with Game Pass? I will link my account to Game Pass just to see if they get unlocked, all of them, and then when I sell my account, it'll be worth even more money. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Plug those in when I get home. Yes, it is good.
Even though I play a video, it doesn't get recorded onto the thing. It only goes out to the stream.
Yes, it's great, but I have almost all but 4 champs, so for me it's no good. Holy shit, that's crazy. That's a lot. So how? Okay.
Okay, so he's here, and if you stop Game Pass, you lose the characters.
I mean, I would think. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
of course.
I think it's
of course.
If they take it off of Game Pass,
you lose all the characters.
Yeah, but I don't know if they will take it off Game Pass.
Well, what is Microsoft going to pay Riot forever? Like, I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't think so at all. Unless Microsoft's going to buy Riot, which I highly doubt. Yeah, of course. Of course you're right, 9 Arsons. Of course.
Yeah.
So, like, okay, 9 Arsons, there's like 110 heroes in League of Legends or something like that. How much game time, or did you spend money dollary dues to unlock all these characters? Because, like, I don't know how long that takes to unlock all that shit. There's 175? What? Holy shit. Oh, there's 110 in Dota maybe then? I grinded the characters. I only spend money on skins. Okay. Took me 10 years. So is that 10 years of playing like weekly? Or is that like 10 years but I didn't play for 5 years in the middle? Like, what's your League of Legends history here? Because that's a lot of years.
So it would cost you back in 2019, there were 145 champions. It would cost 113,515 RP, which would be 800 euros.
Didn't play for 5 years in the middle? Okay, that's what I was wondering. So 5 years of weekly playing, but also sometimes playing like 8 hours a day every day. You got all but 4. 3 years of playing all the time to get it. So like 3 years of playing daily, like a few hours a day. Is what I'm kind of guessing here. That's crazy. How can you even play with 175 characters? Like, how would you even know? You have to know every matchup? Like, oh yeah, this guy's got an arrow I need to watch out, but if I play this rock guy, he can block the arrow? That's crazy. Not daily, but at least a few times a week. Okay, that's not too bad then. That seems feasible. And I guess while you're playing, you get an idea like, oh, I should probably get this fairy girl. She seems to be pretty good. I get romp or stomped by this fairy girl all the time. I should probably buy her. That's crazy.
Lulu?
There's a
Lulu,
fairy girl? I just made that shit up, man.
No, there's a fairy girl. She's a sport champion.
What about the lava demon?
The lava demon?
Yeah.
Malphite?
What about the ice princess?
The ice princess? Yeah. Skora? No, she's a star princess. Ice princess.
Birkind? Ash?
Oh, Ash, yeah. Ash is the ice princess.
With a name like Ash?
Yeah, she shoots ice crystals.
Okay, what about the diminutive lizard man?
Oh, Renekton?
God, anything I say is in the game.
Yeah, Ash is
That's
the ice
crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, anything you say, it'll have an answer to it.
What about the shadow person?
The shadow person?
Yeah.
Shadow person. Well, I mean, there's Diana, who's the princess of the moon. She's not really shadow.
Did I find something they haven't done yet?
No, they've done it. I just don't know the name of the dude.
Okay.
Shen?
Shen?
Could be Shen. He's a ninja. Operates in the shadows all the time.
Zed
Shadows around
or
all the time.
Nocturne.
Nocturne. That's who it would be.
Wow,
Yes.
they've got everything. Okay, what about the plant-based tank? Can I
Oh.
even go down to a class now?
No, I don't think you can go to a class. Plant-based is definitely Zyra.
Okay.
Tank. Plant-based tank, though? I don't know. There might be somebody new. Kurt will know.
Yeah. Anything I can think of.
Zyra.
Ivern.
Ivern. Yes, Ivern.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's actually the answer we were looking for was Grover.
It's always Grover with you. Always Grover.
I know. Yeah, when are we gonna play Paladins on stream?
I don't know.
It's like a meme now. I think we gotta do it.
I think you're right.
I think we gotta play Paladins on stream. Maybe we'll just fall in love with it.
Maybe. I mean, it was fun.
You played Paladins?
Yeah, we played Paladins together.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
I don't think so.
Oh yeah.
When?
Like at the start of our streaming careers.
Really?
Yeah, I was playing some shooty all the guns mech guy.
Oh, okay.
And you were playing Grover.
Of course. You gotta be Grover. I don't
Yeah.
remember that at all.
Yeah, no, that was way back.
Oh, crazy.
Because I was playing
Okay.
like the stupid
Chicken one.
the chicken game.
Yeah,
with
that was
Rad, and then you were like, "No, we're just playing this," and I was, "Yeah, we did it."
I vaguely remember that.
Yeah, we did it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Back to the show.
Back to the show. Next up, Resident Evil Capcom Showcase.
Yeah.
Was just really Resident Evil, but yeah, Capcom Showcase happened as well.
Yeah, they showed more Resident Evil 4 remake, which looks cool. I never played Resident Evil 4 really. I have it on the GameCube, but I was used to Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3, where it was just like, I don't know, different. So Resident Evil 4, where I kept getting chainsawed in half right at the start, like 5 times in a row, and I didn't know what to do. I was like, fuck this game, and I stopped playing it. But maybe I should reinvestigate Resident Evil.
Yeah, that was one of the only ones that I played a lot.
Really?
Was 4. 1 and 4.
I beat 1, 2, and 3, and I beat both sides of 2.
Ooh, both sides.
Yep.
Both sides of the disc?
There wasn't 2-sided disc.
Oh.
There's 2 discs. And then 4, like, it was just like, why did I keep getting chainsawed in half by this guy? Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? So I just gave up. It's like, I can play another game.
That's what you can do, yeah.
But maybe I'll go back to it now that I have a better idea of what you got to be doing in the newer Resident Evils. I have it on GameCube still, so then I got to play with a fucking GameCube controller. I can't find my Wavebirds, Mikey T.
Oh, no.
I don't know where they went. They also showed off next-gen updates for Resident Evil 2, 3, and 7. So they have like higher frame rates or HD. I don't know. They added some shit to them.
Resident Evil Village with third person mode?
Yeah, they added a new mode to Resident Evil Village so you can play it like Resident Evil 4. I'm pretty sure that's the exact reason they did it. Because Resident Evil 4 was going to be third person, like over the shoulder shooting. So they did this to get people into that. They also have like all these different like horde mode things they're adding where you can play
mode.
You can play as like Lady Dimitrescu and like step on everybody.
Everyone's just gonna play as her.
Yeah, exactly. I want to play Resident Evil Village, but I don't want to buy it for full dollar value.
Yes.
So
be frugal.
I have to be frugal.
Yes, you do.
I have to be frugal.
You have to be frugal.
I shouldn't have bought this $6 monster
You
today.
should not. That was an expensive monster.
I know.
You could have bought 3 monsters.
I
like
know,
this
but I had to
for
carry
$7.
him over here and shit. I didn't want to bother.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Resident Evil. You gonna play Resident Evil?
No.
Man, if it's not Apex, Mikey T's like, I'm not interested.
If it's not Apex, I'm not interested.
What if it was like Game Pass or Game Club?
If it was Game Club, I'd be forced to play it.
I think you have to choose the next game.
Yeah?
I think I've more or less chosen.
I
the
know.
last 3.
I'm pretty sure the Plague Tale was my number 1 pick on that list for sure. Like, this is the one I definitely wanted to play.
Oh yeah, because what was the other one we were thinking about? I can't even remember. It was another one. All right, fine. I'll choose the next one.
Yeah, you choose the next one.
All right, get ready for Resident Evil 7. Yeah, I'm excited to play Village. I'm excited for Resident Evil 4. I'm excited to play 2 and 3 when I can get them for
$5,
$10 or something like that. But not full price for sure. They're scary.
I guess.
You don't think so? You don't get scared?
Yeah, but
Uh-huh.
I don't particularly care.
You don't care if you're scared?
I don't care if I'm scared.
I mean, I don't care if I'm scared either, but I don't get scared from a movie generally.
No, me neither.
Except like when you're in the theater and they just play the loudest noise they can in a silent scene.
And then you're in 4D box. You're in the 4D box. D box? 4D? No, D box.
D box.
And then you get slammed.
I'm not paying for D box. I don't need to vomit while I'm at a movie too. Get all shooken up. Yeah, exactly.
Getting the cinema hot dogs and
oh
cinema
god, no,
nachos.
that's definite barf city right there.
Love them.
Disgusting.
Monster Hunter Rise. Sunbreak expansion.
Yep.
Gets a new details and a demo coming out.
I liked Monster Hunter World. I don't think I'd like to play Monster Hunter on the Switch.
Meh.
It's just Switch is not too good.
I played Monster Hunter once. It was okay.
World.
Yeah, I played World.
So I played Monster Hunter World when it was on. There was what was it? Well, how did we even play it? It was a free play weekend.
Yeah, there was
on
a free play
PlayStation or
weekend.
something.
Yeah,
when it first came out. No,
Yeah.
it was a beta test or something.
something like that.
And it was like, okay, I played it. And then it was on Game Pass and I played it. And it was like, okay, I played it some more and I was just like not clicking. And then I went back a third time to it. But I had watched like some YouTube videos and it was like all this shit they don't tell you about the game that makes it way better when you know it.
Yeah.
It's like, why don't they tell you like any of this stuff to make the game better? I have a feeling that's the same thing with probably the one on the Switch, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Like the Switch couldn't even barely run Pokemon Sword and Shield, so and that's made by like Nintendo basically, so it's like I don't know. I just don't foresee it running very well on the Switch. Could be wrong, but that's what I think.
Exoprimal.
Oh,
Gets
is
a
that
gameplay trailer.
is that the dinosaur one?
Yeah, it looks like Earth Defense Force, but without.
Yeah.
But with dinosaurs.
I remember the
instead
first
of,
time they showed this, I was like, "Holy shit, Dino Crisis remake, let's go!" And then it was like, "No, it's a multiplayer thing."
multiplayer with mechs.
No,
Yeah, it looks like Earth Defense Force meet with dinosaurs.
yeah, it could be fun.
Yeah. Street Fighter 6 gets another announcement. Dragon's Dogma 10th anniversary event.
Yes, so
Teased, but no sequel announced.
So that event happened yesterday or the day before. We'll slide this into the Capcom thing. They announced Dragon's Dogma 2.
yeah, I saw that as well.
Did you ever play Dragon's Dogma?
No, I only watched the terrible anime that we watched.
Yeah, that was not good. The game, man, I never played anything on the PS3 because PS3 sucks. But I had PS Plus, and 1 month Dragon's Dogma was a game that was for free, and I was like, "What's this game all about?" And like for like a week straight, that's all I played, and I played through it. Incredible game, love it so much. I bought it on Xbox. I haven't played it. They did a remaster, so another one I need to replay to get ready for the sequel.
Yes,
but yeah, it's just like an open. Well, I wouldn't call it open world, but it's like action RPG. Where you're fighting monsters, but then you fight a bigger monster and you can like climb all over it and stuff like that. Like they're not that big. It'd be like you're fighting like a big bear, but you can like grab onto the side of it and start stabbing it and stuff. It's pretty cool. Or you grab onto a griffin and you start flying into the air and stuff. It's pretty crazy. I recommend it. Hard game. Also one where it's just like, we won't tell you about how it works. Just figure it out.
Yeah.
So recommended.
There you go.
Yeah.
Next up.
Uh-huh.
Let's talk about Diablo.
Nah.
Diablo Immortal gets over 24 million in spending within 14 days of the launch. 43% of that in the US.
Yep.
And South Korea was 26%. I think it was like 4% in Canada of the spending. And we got a nice quote from our friend Nine Arses in the chat.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yeah. He said, "I just didn't even bother. Finding out you get about 20 hours of gameplay before you hit a paywall, he's just not into it."
So I didn't play it.
And he is a super Diablo fan.
But like,
just
how
Diablo
much?
all over the place.
20 hours to like? That's a lot of free stuff.
I mean, it is a lot of free stuff.
How much do you have to pay at the 20-hour mark?
I don't know.
Like,
it's probably like
how much did you pay for Diablo 3?
I don't know.
$60?
I don't know.
So at what point in a free-to-play game do you have to be before you pay $60?
It's a good question.
I mean, for me personally,
Yeah,
I don't like free-to-play games or mobile games, so like,
Yeah.
I would not pay that. But
I think it all depends on how much the wall is and how hard it would be.
That's
to get
what I'm
over
saying.
it.
Like, is the paywall you have to buy like a $10 thing and then you can just play for another 40 hours, or is it like now you have to pay $5 every hour for X reason or whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I didn't look into Diablo Immortal enough. I played for my 10 minutes and then was like, yeah, it sucks. I don't want to play it anymore. I mean, it doesn't suck, but it's like, I don't like it. So whatever.
I mean, according to Metacritic, it sucks.
Metacritic, like the fucking user scores?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well,
it's got a 0.2 on
look
there.
at the Metascore for like Miss Marvel. It also probably has like a 9.0 from critics and like a 1 from the regular Joe Schmoes. So I don't really hold that too much in account, really.
Well, it's got a 78 for regular reviewers.
I'm shocked.
And user score is 4.1.
Oh, well, there you go. There you go. 24 million, 14 days. Not surprised. In fact, I'm surprised it's so low.
Yeah, I would think it would have been a little bit higher.
So it'll only go up.
Metacritic has a critic review of 60 and a user score of 0.3. For Diablo Immortal.
Yeah.
Which is the lowest user score.
But, like, is the game a 0.3? No, these people haven't even played it.
Probably not. It's just a bunch of wiener boys
like,
going off. Like, there's a whole ton of zeros. Garbage pay-to-win model of Diablo.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. That's every fucking mobile game. Like, come on, seriously.
Pretty much. They gotta make money somehow.
It's just because it's Diablo.
It probably is just because.
Again, it's because the way they announced it. Like, hey, we got a big Diablo announcement. Got to come to BlizzCon. We're going to drop a bomb on you. Here it is, Diablo. It's not 4, it's Immortal. It's free to play on your phone. Like, what did they think was going to happen? You can tell that was like Bobby Kotick was like, you're going to announce Diablo Immortal at BlizzCon. That's what you're doing. That's what's happening. Yeah. Diablo 4, don't worry about it. Diablo Immortal is the one, and you're doing it. And they're just like, gee, Bobby, I don't really... You're fired. That's exactly what was going on.
Yeah, so I'm super curious as to how much it is after that 20 hours.
Basically, like, if I'm like the money value for me is like, I consider like a movie. Like, I pay $20 to go see a movie for 2 hours. That's $10 an hour.
Yes.
So like, if a game has given me entertainment value of like around $10 an hour. Okay. I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
If it gets lower than that, even better. But like if I buy a game and it's cost me $20 and I beat it in 2 hours, that's cool. I'm okay with it. That's not for everybody. That's for me. So maybe your level is $5, MikeyT.
Yeah.
Maybe your level's $1. I don't know. But for me, it's $10. So if I played a free-to-play game and I enjoyed it for 20 hours and then I had to pay the devs some money to continue playing, okay. I'm at 0 cents an hour right now.
Yeah.
I can give you $200 and it'd be all right. I wouldn't do that, obviously, but I could do it. It's the same thing with Warframe. I mean, Warframe is not... It's pay to not play in Warframe.
Yeah, Warframe is pay to not play.
But when I got to playing like 200-hour mark, I was like, I can throw them a little cash. It's okay.
that's usually what I do in a free to play game.
It's okay. Like, they can have some money.
It's got to be a good game.
I'll throw them $5.
I guess if you're in 200 hours, you already like the game.
Yeah.
I think you formed a good opinion on if you like that game or not.
I don't mind people getting paid.
Yeah.
Doesn't bother me.
I wish I could find out myself about this Diablo Immortal, but I can't. I just can't.
You can't
put that much time into a Diablo game anymore.
I mean, that's the idea, though. It's mobile, so you can play it for 5 minutes.
Can I, though?
Well, of course. It's a mobile game. It's a free-to-play mobile game.
It is.
You play it as much or little as you want. So, I mean, I didn't particularly think it controlled well. Why don't you just try it on PC?
Yeah, I mean, I could.
You can always just try it, Mike.
I can
like every time you talk about a game,
but
I
I'm
can't.
Curious as to what that how much that paywall is.
Well, you can look at it when you install the game and be like, oh, I look at the shop. Oh, okay, the gems cost $20 for 200. Well, that's probably what the paywall is. But like, you always say, I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't have time. You play for 30 minutes. It's okay. You don't have to play it for 8 hours in a row. You just check it out,
I could.
I don't do it for Diablo though. Just skip Diablo Immortal for sure. Yeah, but 24 million doesn't seem that high to me. But
no, it seems kind of low. It definitely seems kind of low.
It'll ramp up.
What we were talking about where it was like, oh yeah, this game came out and they made this much money off of their free-to-play stuff? I can't remember. We were talking
Any
about it
game?
not too long ago.
Lots of them.
I think
Candy Crush.
Yeah, I think too many people were kind of upset. Spaghetti.
Well, I
about this
mean,
game
if I cared about Diablo and it was like BlizzCon, here we go, the new Diablo, and they dropped this dog shit on me, yeah, I'd be like pretty fucking pissed too.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not the type to be like, I'll review bomb it.
No, like
I
the review
really
bombing
don't
is
like
like,
this.
yeah, you guys.
It's just
probably
all
didn't
these
play it.
wieners like, oh well, let's review bomb. Well, it's like Super Hot. They removed the scene where you could shoot yourself in the head.
Yeah,
It got review bombed because
Yes.
they removed it. It's like, come on, seriously. I mean, you think Death Stranding's getting a review bomb now that Kojima's going to do a game with Microsoft?
Oh, probably.
Probably. It's all these wiener boys.
Yeah, I wonder if the Steam page is just like, yep, review bombed.
Yeah, who knows?
I think Steam did Steam take measures into stopping review
Well,
bombing?
they say they have like a thing where it's like recent reviews now.
Yeah.
So you can sort of like see why have all of a sudden are all the reviews one.
Yeah.
So anyway, enough Diablo freebie talk. Let's talk about Overwatch 2 freebie talk.
Yes. They had an interview with the director about it going free to play.
Yeah.
And they're losing loot boxes. And
Which is
there's a season
crazy.
pass coming up. A seasonal roadmap.
Yeah. I'm surprised they're getting rid of loot boxes.
I am as well, but I mean, their loot boxes have been hot topic for
Yeah, but
gambling.
they
and
can
whatever.
just publish the odds, make them available to buy in-game with in-game currency, and if you want to fucking spend $200 buying loot boxes, more power to you. So, like, what is it now going to be? You only get any cosmetics via the, like, season pass track?
That doesn't seem like the way it should go. I think it should do the model where they still have loot boxes, but also you can do it via the.
I think what they're doing is anything that leaves the track goes into the shop, and then you can just buy it straight up. With no loot box.
That could be.
But like, why not keep the loot box in anyways?
I
Like
don't know, I
maybe
think
you
it's
can
the
get
whole-
a.
It's still the whole gambling thing that.
Yeah, but
people
if
are
they
upsetting
show
about.
up, the main thing is just show the odds.
Yeah.
Like you have a 1 in 1,000 chance to get a legendary item. The main thing about all these is they don't want to publish the odds, because then they'll know how bad the odds are for you getting anything.
Yeah.
So I'd like to keep the loot boxes in personally, make them available in-game currency or real money dollary values. Give you the choice, or you can just buy it in the shop with in-game currency or cash money. I don't know. I think it's a pretty even-handed option there. I do agree that the the gambling part is not the best, but maybe like let's make like a. Couldn't they just say like if you got loot boxes, the game has to be rated M? Couldn't the ESRB do that?
They probably could.
Shouldn't they do
any
that?
kind of
Wouldn't that
gambling
make
involved,
sense?
It does make sense.
If you can pay real money to get an in-game loot box, it's rated M for mature.
What is Overwatch? Overwatch is rated teen plus.
T for teen?
T for teen.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, if you want to sell loot boxes, M for mature. Easy. We solved it. Mikey, we solved it.
Maybe.
You don't think so? I think that's the way to do it.
I think that limits. That definitely limits the amount of players that
Well, no
would
shit.
think about playing it.
Well, that's why. You don't want kids playing it because there's gambling in it.
Yeah.
So
Then you got to take the loot boxes out of it to get your rating
exactly.
there.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what they should do. Anyways, they're not going to do that. So get rid of loot boxes. Okay. You can still get everything, but does that mean like rather than, you know, in an Apex Legends, a legendary skin costs what, 20 fucking rip-off dollars or something like
Yes.
that? In Overwatch, does it mean it's going to be $40 because you cannot buy a loot box
maybe.
to offset the cost?
I mean, I think that's how the Valorant model is that your legendary gun skins that are animated are like 40, 50, 60 bucks.
Do they have loot boxes in that game? I don't know.
I don't know.
I would think yes, because they have loot boxes in League of Legends. Well, at least when I get my little Twitch Prime drops, they seem to be in loot boxes.
Yes,
I open
they're
a
in
little
loot
box.
boxes.
Yeah, so. Who knows?
Who knows?
No one's gonna like the prices anyways. Everything's always too expensive. I
Yes.
mean, it is too expensive. $20 for a skin is ridiculous to me. But again, Apex, play it for 300 hours. Throw them $20, buy a skin.
Yeah.
So, whatever.
Yeah, I throw them money often.
I have in the past. I haven't since I stopped playing, obviously.
Obviously.
But when I was playing it, I gave them money. I played that for a few hundred hours. I was
a few
okay
hundred.
giving them $40.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, all the League of Legends stuff has loot boxes, I believe. Or
Well,
like
it
loot
definitely
shards or something.
Yeah,
like
like
that.
I
And they-
open up something when I open up my skins in League of Legends.
And then
so.
they also have the battle pass as well now.
I'd like a good battle pass.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the way to go now.
I like battle passes. I prefer it.
Especially, yeah, I think you get loot boxes. You get that little battle pass hit when you don't play that much, and then you do the full battle pass, or when you do play a lot, and then I mean, it's a win-win for everybody.
Yeah,
especially the developer getting that fat stacks of cash.
Yes, and finally, Overwatch free to play. Like,
yes,
when are they just gonna roll Overwatch 2 into Overwatch? Like, seriously.
I think the fact that it is free to play now, that it's just going to be.
So is there going to be two Overwatch leagues, like Overwatch League 1 and Overwatch League 2?
No, Overwatch League is just going to be Overwatch 2.
So are they going to shut down Overwatch?
No, I think it's just Overwatch 1 is now Overwatch 2. I think that's what it's going to be.
So
all your skins are going to translate over.
Are they?
Everything's just going to translate over.
So why even do it? Why call it Overwatch 2?
I don't know.
Just call it Overwatch.
See, it would have been Overwatch 2 if they were making people pay for it, but now they're not making people pay for it, so I think it's just going to be the same thing.
Overwatch 2 was single player.
No, there's no PvE in it anymore.
This whole thing is stupid.
It's so stupid.
Yeah, anyways.
It's
drop
so
the 2, make it Overwatch, retire 6v6, make it 5v5, you keep your skins, get rid of loot boxes.
Put the battle pass in,
make it free to
go.
play.
Yeah, make it free to play.
Maybe it's just too much effort to convert everything over, and they're just like, fuck it, scorched earth, new game.
But they did. They were just like, okay, here's your preview of 5v5.
But it's in Overwatch?
Yeah.
You don't have to launch a separate game.
No, you launched Overwatch 1 and you played 5v5.
But what?
And they were doing the Overwatch League.
Was that
5v5.
just because they were testing it out? Like, when
could
Overwatch 2 comes out, is it going to be a separate game?
That's all they could. I don't know.
I don't know.
I couldn't even
knows?
gander.
This is all stupid.
it should just be one game. They should just erase Overwatch 1, put Overwatch 2 in its place.
Or just call it Overwatch and let you carry over your shit and just retire 6v6.
Yeah, that's
put in
the easy
5v5.
way to do it.
Put in 6v6 into custom games if you want to play it. No problem. 5v5 everywhere else.
Yeah, making it free to play has now made Overwatch 2 redundant. It's so stupid. Like, they shouldn't have even done it.
Make Overwatch free to play.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I mean, Overwatch 2 is going to be free to play, and it's Overwatch. There's gonna, it's so stupid.
Who knows what's going on with those guys? Anyways, whatever.
Yes. Speaking of Activision, Overwatch, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Activision Blizzard clears itself of any wrongdoing.
Yep. They investigated themselves. Everything was above board. There was no problems, and we've cleared ourselves of any wrongdoing.
No wrongdoing.
Yeah, I mean, this is like whatever. They say they hired an external company to check it out or anything, but like their investigation was based off of like internal emails and meetings and whatever. And it's like, okay, and they interviewed some former and current employees.
Yeah.
And it's just like, that seems like some selective ass shit right there. Like, obviously there's wrongdoing going on. Like, literally a woman killed herself because of what happened to her at work. Like, we know this happened. So, I don't know. Maybe they're just saying there's no additional wrongdoing. We've already found all the wrongdoing. There's nothing that we're hiding from. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's probably what it is. Who knows? Stop being wieners. That's the main thing we should take away from this, is that the CEOs and the higher ups should stop being wieners to everyone.
Well, and it's like they used, like, you know, there was the sexual harassment thing about a guy from, I don't know, one of the studio heads, and then Bobby Kotick used his powers to, like, sweep it under the rug and be like, oh, you know, we're going to have a stern talking to him, and then he continued to keep his job, and, you know, just sort of shielding people that probably shouldn't have been shielded from, you know, trouble. Keeping them safe because, oh, they may sure make that game that makes us a lot of money. which is weird. Is that how that works in the real world? I guess it does.
Chat says they cleared upper management of any knowledge and wrongdoing.
Yeah, okay, all right. Here's my redacted emails. You can look at these ones over here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, they didn't have any legal power to investigate them, so they just turned over what they wanted to turn over.
Yeah.
Just seems whatever to me.
Yeah.
Needs a law agency investigation.
Yeah, get in there and clean the trash out.
I mean, they're working on it.
Yeah.
They got rid of Bobby's on his way out. There was, they hired Mikey Barra and I can't remember her name now. She stepped down like 3 months later.
Instantly left.
Because they wouldn't, I think it was a pay thing. They wouldn't pay her the same as Mikey Barra.
Come on.
Yeah, they wouldn't give her a raise. They kept saying, "Oh yeah, you'll get it.
You'll get it," but
they
not
didn't.
now.
Yeah, so she was like, "All right, fuck
we don't
y'all.
have the money to give you a raise."
Yeah,
right now.
we only made $1 billion. We only made $24 million on Diablo Immortal.
Yeah,
I mean that was before that, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
They're not like short up on cash.
No, definitely not.
So, just wienerly overall. Hopefully,
100%.
when it's all done and they're owned by Microsoft, something gets cleared up.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not like Microsoft is free and clear of this stuff. Like
no.
It came out like Bill Gates is having an affair with an employee and like all this stuff. So yeah, it's weird. These rich guys are wieners.
Yeah, it's strange.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it when you're the world's richest man.
You're a bit of a wiener.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like I killed a guy. Oh well, I'll just cover it up.
Yeah,
a few $1 billion.
Like
I
some
can
money.
cover it up. No
Yeah.
problem.
For sure.
How much would it cost to cover up a murder if you're a billionaire?
Probably not that much.
I mean, even if it cost $1 billion, it's like I still got $499 billion. It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
You could make anything happen if you're a billionaire.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So.
Speaking of anything that can happen,
Uh-huh.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla's second year of free updates includes a new game mode.
Mikey T, do you know what kind of game mode it is?
It's going to be a asymmetrical PvP co-op hack and slash involving roguelike inspired things.
You're partially correct.
I know that's because I opened it.
Oh.
The article.
It's
and I
roguelike.
read roguelike.
Yeah, it's roguelike.
The first part I was just totally out my butt, and then roguelike.
Yeah. So Mikey
the way you said that, I probably should have guessed.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I mean, I did guess, and then I was like, oh,
Yeah.
no, okay.
Yeah, they're adding a new roguelike style of mode for this, where Ivor is invading hell, I guess. So you have to try to get through it, but you can die and restart and stuff like that. I'm sure it'll be like you keep equipment upgrades or something like that along the way. You're making a squinty face at me.
I mean, isn't Assassin's Creed supposed to be like somewhat based in reality? No,
Never has been.
no.
No, the first game is about Adam and Eve escaping the spaceship with a piece of Eden.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, it's in reality that you're a person living in modern day world and you go into the DNA memory of your ancestor.
yeah.
So I don't know how realistic it was from day one.
Oh, there you go.
So no, it's been getting more and more like a little bit out there as it goes on.
Yeah, apparently.
Like in the first one, you go back in time and you're what's his name, Altair, and you're just fighting like in the Crusade times.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy going on.
No, definitely not.
Then you play as Ezio and you fight in the Renaissance times, whatever. But then you go and you play as, I can't remember the pirates guys and all these other guys. But it's when you get into like the Egyptian, Roman, and this Viking one where it's like, oh, you're fighting an Egyptian god. You're fighting Set now. It's like, okay.
We're going to take all these sharks, we're going to line them up, and then we're going to
No, it's not jumping.
You're not jumping the shark by fighting an Egyptian god in a historically...
No, because like, again, the whole thing is like aliens. It's been about aliens since the first game.
Ah, well.
So it's not like he's an Egyptian god. He's like some sort of whatever. Something like that. So yeah, it's been like that since the beginning. I remember when Assassin's Creed came out, the developers were like, please don't spoil it in the reviews. Like, please don't spoil the whole thing about the aliens and everything. Because I was not spoiled. And like, when the reveal of them escaping the spaceship, I was like, holy shit. Because like as you play through the game as Altair, you find these little slivers of a video. So you'll see like a second of a clip of a video and it'll be like, what's going on? And then you find the next section and it makes it's 2 seconds. And it's like, oh, these people are running. Like, what's going on? And then it's like, oh, they have the Apple of Eden. Oh, what's going on? And then it's like, holy shit, what the fuck is this game all about? So it worked really well for... But yeah, no, Assassin's Creed has never been, like, rooted in reality.
Nah.
Yeah, like the first
never
game
knew.
is like you're going back in time in the DNA memory of your ancestor.
I mean, that's future stuff. You could potentially do that.
An alien could potentially come to our planet too.
Yeah,
Yeah. So,
I guess.
anyways, when can we expect you to play Assassin's Creed Valhalla?
Probably 30 years from now.
30 years from
30
now. eh?
years. Mark my words.
So I'm gonna have to play this for you, is what you're saying?
Yeah, when I am 70 something,
Okay.
I will play it.
Wow. Mark it in your calendar.
Mark it in your calendar, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I mean, this is the first Assassin's Creed where they're like going on the like games as service thing.
Yeah.
Like usually it's like Assassin's Creed, 3 DLCs. Here's the next one. This one was like, this came out in 2019. So it's been 3 years since an Assassin's Creed came out. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Because they used to be every year.
Yeah, they were coming out.
And
quite
then they
often.
were like, oh, this Assassin's Creed Unity wasn't too good. Maybe we should slow it down a bit.
slow it.
And yeah, now they're doing this seasonal model until Infinity comes out.
And then it'll be infinite season.
That's the last Assassin's
The last
Creed.
Assassin's Creed. There you go.
I mean, they're doing it now with For Honor.
Yep.
It's like on season 10 or some shit. It's crazy.
Well, yeah, season 10 or For Honor only had one game,
Yeah, I know. So
and it was just.
it seems to be
all
working.
seasons. Yeah.
Same thing with The Crew. Like all these Ubisoft games now, they're just,
I wonder how many people still play For Honor.
I don't know, enough to make them continue making new seasons.
Yeah,
I
no
guess.
kidding. Between 4,000 to 6,000 people per day.
They need to make it free to play. Maybe I don't know. I mean, it's on
don't
Game
you
Pass
have it?
now. Huh?
Don't you have it?
Well, it's on Game Pass. No, I've never played For Honor. Are you kidding?
No, I'm just saying, don't you have it?
I have it on
It's
Game
free.
Pass.
I'm pretty sure they gave it away on Epic as well.
Maybe. I've never played it. I don't care about PvP, so why the fuck
You
would
sure
I play it? Well, I mean, I played Apex,
Yes, you did.
but I don't know. PvP sword fight?
It's good. You can take my word for it.
I know you played it, but
All right, well, next up,
uh-huh.
we have a mouthful. Gloomhaven publisher transitions to backer kit after Kickstarter's blockchain push.
You did it.
I did it, but
Wow.
I mean, I knew I would do it, but that's a lot of like, what? What does this
So,
even mean?
so Gloomhaven was like one of the biggest Kickstarter successes of all time.
Yep, huge D&D kind of board game.
Yeah. Is it right up here?
No, I don't have
Oh,
it.
you don't have it?
It's $300.
I know, it's crazy. So they were a huge hit on Kickstarter. They made tons of money to make their game. The game's like legendarily good. And a while back, Kickstarter was like, you know what? We need to kickstart games with blockchain technology. And a lot of people were like, nah, you don't really got to do that. And they're like, no, we're going to do it.
How do you even do that?
I don't know. I didn't look into it.
Can now kickstart with crypto?
No, it's like they want to track it on the blockchain and shit like that. So you can give them their digital goods and stuff like that.
Even mean?
I don't. What does
hell does it
anything
even
with
mean?
blockchain mean, man? It's all like nothingness. So the Gloomhaven publisher guys were like, no, we're not down with the old blockchain, You know me, we're not down with the blockchain. And BackerKit was originally launched as a thing for Kickstarters to like use that website to fulfill their like goals and stuff. So if you had a t-shirt that you were giving away on Kickstarter, if you reached the goal and you donated $10, you get the t-shirt. BackerKit was a thing where they would take care of it all and do like the background stuff and take care of it. Once this Kickstarter thing came out, they were like, maybe we should expand into our own kickstarting thing. So they've done it. It's on, I think it's in not beta, but early access or rollout for these guys to do their new thing on there. So that's the deal with this thing here.
The website looks like it's just full out. Like you can just crowdfund on BackerKit.
Yeah. Oh, they've turned it on for everybody?
Oh, yeah, it looks like introducing crowdfunding by BackerKit.
Yeah. I thought it was just a rollout for these guys at first, but maybe I misread or something like that. Yeah, like why do we need blockchain and everything?
I don't know.
It's just like more computing power to track the spreadsheet of like who gets what. Like I don't know, man.
Oh, hello. Frosthaven.
Yeah, that's the new one.
That's a new one.
That's the new one, yeah. So
It's a nice big box.
yeah, they're on backer kit. And I'd like to play Gloomhaven. I'd like to own it, but I'd also like to not buy it. So
You heard it, ladies and gentlemen. Someone needs to gift Curb.
I guess I could buy it on
Gloomhaven.
Steam or something like that. It is available digitally now.
Oh, that doesn't
So.
seem as fun.
No, I agree. I'd like to hold a card
Yeah.
in my hand.
Hold a card.
Yeah.
Move the mini.
You gonna kickstart Frosthaven? Backer kit Frosthaven?
I mean, I wonder if I should.
I don't know. You probably have to spend like 400 Canadian dollars to get it. It's probably like to actually get the game, you probably got to spend a lot of money. Because unless it uses Gloomhaven's cards or something like that, so it's like not, it's more of an expansion. I don't know.
I can't even actually look at any of the campaigns without being a
Oh, you have to create an account?
without an account.
That's lame. So it is early access still then. Because otherwise they'd have the ability for you to just like look at anything. There would be no faffing about trying to having to log in or whatever.
Yeah, I'm curious. We'll investigate it in the after show.
All right,
We'll
sounds
investigate it
good.
in the after show,
Sounds
which
good.
will be coming up very soon.
Yes.
Because last up, Destiny 2 cheater creators come to a $13.5 million settlement with Bungie.
Yeah. So these guys settled out of court, I think, to pay Destiny $13.5 million for their cheating.
For damages.
I hope they sold their copies of the cheat for a lot of money, because it said they only sold, or there was 3,200 violations or something like that. So unless they were selling these for like, I don't know, $10,000 each or $1,000 each, they're going to be out a little bit of money here.
So it's $2,000 per violation.
Yeah.
So they definitely did not sell their cheats for that much. $2,000 a cheat? No one's paying that.
No. But, I mean, some of those cheats were sub-based. Do you remember when we were talking about, was it Call of Duty cheats, and you had to subscribe, and it was like something ridiculous, like $100-something a month or something like that? So who knows? It's possible.
Why are you paying this much to cheat? That's so stupid.
It's called getting good.
It is called getting good. You should look into it. Stop cheating.
No, that's the easiest way to get good, dude.
Oh, pay money to get good?
It's like
Stop.
cheat is like a steroid or HGH, but in the E world.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these were the dudes were in Canada too.
Yeah.
So one of them, the company name was like Canada 103291, which is probably just a business registered to a PO box. But like, why? I guess, I mean, even if you're running an illegal business, you kind of got to pay your taxes on it. Because Revenue Canada will come for you.
Yeah.
But, yeah. These guys are out a bit of money.
Yes, they were.
I was thinking about getting into the cheat creation game.
Yeah, were you?
Sure.
Yeah.
I think it only takes...
You got a background in programming?
I think it only takes a little bit of HTML.
Oh, yeah, web-based cheats.
I know some lingo, SQL.
Ah, the old SQL.
DDoS. I'm sure I could puzzle it out.
I'm sure you could. I think you know enough of the base words to be fluent in cheat.
I couldn't imagine paying for a cheat,
no.
let alone using a cheat.
No.
So, and I mean, whatever. They were cheating in Destiny. Pshaw, who cares? Just let them cheat. Head snapping in Destiny. They already got it. It's called auto aim. It's built into the game. So, yep. Hopefully they learned their lesson.
Hopefully.
I mean, I don't care if they learn the lesson. But this might deter someone from creating a cheat. I doubt it. It'll deter them from being caught. They'll like figure out a way to do it where no one can figure out who they are.
Yeah.
Oh, I figured it out, Mikey T.
Huh?
A cheat delivered via the blockchain.
Ah, blockchain cheat technology.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
I figured it out. I'm truly a renovator.
You are a renovator.
An innovator. A renovator?
You've renovated all the things.
Wow, okay. That's an interesting choice of words.
Yes.
I blame COVID.
Yes.
It's wrecked my brain, dude. I swear. I'm stupider than I was. I was pretty stupid before, but I'm even stupider now. Yeah. I use a lot of wrong words nowadays.
Yeah, but then, they could track, chat says then they can track the cheat. Because it's on the blockchain.
I mean, I'm just distributing it on the blockchain.
Yeah.
I'm not like using the blockchain to calculate my head snapping.
Head snap. Actually, the cheats now are kind of crazy. You have to use a capture card, put it on another computer,
Yeah.
and then you put a point of camera at the
I remember
screen.
we talked about that, and dude was doing it for Call of Duty, and we talked about it in the one episode. In the next episode, he said that he had got asked nicely by Activision to stop it, and he said, "Oh yeah, I stopped. Wink. I'm not developing it anymore. Winkety dink."
Well, I was watching
right.
I was watching a video again about cheating, and it's like an aimbot, a physical aimbot that goes over your mouse
What the fuck?
that aims for you.
Oh my god. So you don't even have to play the game?
No, you just you use the keyboard.
This is like an auto walker for Pokemon Go.
Yeah. Pretty much. It just snaps heads.
Holy shit.
You do the basics and then it just snaps heads.
Wow. Why
Yeah,
even
crazy.
play a game?
I don't know.
Just that's like an auto clicker Call of Duty. You just press play and then you fucking walk away.
Yeah.
Good lord, dude. Or do you
Yeah.
have to do the W key? Maybe you have,
You
the
have
W
to do the W
key.
key. You got to move around still.
Okay.
'Cause the
What if you want to strafe?
Well, that's what you're A and D for. That's what you're strafing. You're not turning. What if you want to turn, you mean?
What if you want to turn?
I don't know. Maybe you touch the mouse then.
Wait, is A and D strafe?
Yeah.
I haven't played
Mouse it.
Apex in any recent times,
You
so I
haven't
don't know.
played any FPS in a recent time.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah, A and D is strafe, and the mouse turns you.
Oh yeah.
Mouse moves your head.
Okay.
WASD moves your legs.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Great.
We've come to agreement.
Yes.
Cheaters suck.
And we've also come to the end of this podcast.
Oh, sad.
If you like this podcast, please leave us a thumbs up. Please leave us a
Sure.
like.
Yep.
Share us with a friend.
That's the big
Get
one.
us out there.
Yes.
Get us out there. We need to be
Yep.
in more people's ear holes, on more people's iPhones. Or Android devices.
Okay, there
whatever
we go.
you're
I agree now.
Whatever you're using.
I agree.
I'm using an Android device.
Man, superior Android device. I've never used an iPhone, so I don't know.
There you go. I use both at the same time. Hello.
Double phone?
Double phone.
Have you ever considered like calling two different numbers and having each other talk to each other on the
That'd
phone?
be funny.
I seem to remember that happening in a movie, but I don't. Not with cell phone, but with payphones.
Yes.
I don't remember. Oh, FX, the movie FX.
The
I think.
movie FX.
I think they did that in the movie FX.
Oh, there you go.
Anyways,
All right, everyone. We will see you again in 1 week's time.
bye bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the movie FX. They
Nacho, what video was it?
what?
She had the video came through pretty loud. I think it was the same time it was with Kurt
Oh, probably.
as well.
I'm a fan of the battle pass system as well. It's choice to progress and how much you play. The player's in control of how much they get rewarded. Yeah, it is for for you, that's fine and dandy, but it's for the people that have no control, where they'll be like, I have to play every day, all day. I have to get to the end of the battle pass. The fear of missing out is too big, which sucks, but
Yeah.
whatever. So what else did I miss here when we're talking about Diablo? Guys should play Diablo 2 playthrough. I've talked about Diablo 2 before, and I don't think I can play Diablo 2. I think it's too archaic for me now. Tens of thousands of dollars are fall right off in any kind of play.
Yeah, for when you're playing Diablo Immortal, if you don't like pump in a bunch of money.
Oh, that's
you
for the
just fall
top
right off.
tier items, though?
Yeah.
But do you need the top tier items?
I don't know. I imagine that you would when you get to the end, or when you get higher up there.
You can't get to the end of the game of Immortal. Diablo's still a grind for the items. It'd be like giving 20 hours of Minecraft and then have to pay to keep playing or get anywhere. I'm a fan. Okay. Of course it was a farce? Yeah, exactly. Do you know how to play Diablo? I mean, I played Diablo 3. That's the only Diablo I've played. But I played it with a controller. I don't want to play it with a mouse. I don't like to click around to move. That's my can you WASD around in Diablo? Or is it click to move?
It's click to move.
I don't like that kind of movement, unfortunately.
Controller based hack and slashes are superior.
Like,
I think
Path of Exile with a controller is like incredible.
it's far superior.
But Path of Exile with a mouse and keyboard, not so much. The whole point is to repeat over and over to get top tier items. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I only played it for 10 minutes, so I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I just, when you were playing that Diablo 2 not official remake that you were playing on stream, I just was like, oh boy, I can't play this. You can play Diablo on PC with a controller? Oh. Yeah, I only played Diablo 3 on the Xbox 360. And I had a fun time playing it. Same thing with Path of Exile. I had a fun time playing that. And then I tried with the mouse and keyboard, and I was like, oh, no. I don't like this. I don't like what you've done to me.
So I can't find Frosthaven on here at all.
No. See, that's why I thought it was just a rollout thing.
Yeah, no, this is, I'm looking at the board game section, and there's 28 pages of board games.
Yeah, but are they kickstarted, or are they backer kitted?
Backer kit, on backer kit.
No, but I mean, are they actually being started on there, or is it just them showing what they are getting from their Kickstarter one?
Yeah, Septima. Oh yeah, no, it is on Kickstarter. So this says Kickstarter up there.
So they're just showing you the different ones that are being like the things are being delivered by backer kit.
Yeah.
So.
Frosthaven?
Well, it shouldn't come up on Kickstarter, I don't think.
Nope. Search. There it is. Well, it doesn't look like it's running anymore.
Maybe they moved it over to backer kit or something. Maybe they closed it down. I don't know.
Last updated June 17th.
That was yesterday? Or maybe they're just talking about their next one is going to be on...
Yeah, maybe.
Backer kit rather than Kickstarter.
So this one raised 12 million.
12 milli?
Almost 13 million.
13 milli. That's nice.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I want to play it. I don't want to buy it, but I want to play it. Maybe I need to rob the game store.
Maybe.
Did Toys R Us close here?
Yes.
Oh, crazy.
Maybe? I think it did recently, actually.
Yeah.
Is this playing?
Why is the video, like, interlaced like that? Or why was there screen tearing on the video? What's with the screen tearing?
Oh, yeah, it's screen tearing over there.
Is that the way it looks on the stream?
No, it doesn't look like it over here.
Yeah, no, it looks like that on stream.
Oh, yeah, it looks like it on a stream, but it doesn't look like that over here.
Why is it doing that?
I don't know, it's weird.
That's crazy. Yeah, this is some generic-ass fantasy art they're showing us for sure.
Yeah. I don't know why my HD60 is being weird. I can't get stereo out of it either.
Oh, weird. What was my problem? Oh, because my Xbox was outputting in 7.1. That was my problem. It was not...
Weird screen tearing.
Yeah, that's disturbing. It's like melting video, man. Your games don't look like that. Oh, but you use a cam link, right? No?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I don't know why I think it's just something to do with XSplit.
I can't believe it. XSplit fucking shit up. I can't believe it. Yeah, I'd like to play Frosthaven. I'd like to play Gloomhaven. They look like they'd be fun.
You'd like to Haven up.
I would. I definitely would.
Haven style.
Yep, I'm gonna do it to you Haven style all night long.
All night long. Look, my
Crude hide armor in the spyglass. Fun. It's like choose your own adventure, but like $400.
1 to 4 players, 30 minutes per player.
1 to 4 players? Is Gloomhaven multiplayer? I thought it was single player.
No, it's multiplayer.
Oh. I always thought it was single player. Like, strictly single player. Like, I thought you couldn't play it multiplayer.
$145 for the Frosthaven bundle.
American.
Yeah, pledge $100 US for the Frosthaven.
1,200 Canadian. Outrageous.
Outrageous.
Yep. Very good. So, movie night for me tonight.
Movie night for Curb.
Yep. I don't know what we're going to do yet. I was thinking RoboCop. They live. Did you see that website I found that has like every movie ever made, just streaming whatever? No intrusive ads, no pop-ups, nothing. That's what I'm going to use tonight, I think.
Hello. Yeah, Diablo on PC with a controller. Yeah, I guess we played Diablo 3 with a controller when we were doing it on Xbox or PlayStation.
I only played it on Xbox 360.
Yeah. I found that, although I don't know. I just like Path of Exile way better.
Path of Exile is crazy.
Yes.
Though it looks like Diablo 4 has a Path of Exile sized like skill tree.
Oh.
I don't know if it's a generic one where you can like go around if you're a necromancer and go all the way around to the other side, or if it's just epically huge per class, but it was big. It was big. Because when they showed it in the trailer, I was like, holy shit, this is like Path of Exile levels here. Let me know about this website. If you go on my Discord, 9 Arsons, and go into the movie media one or something like that, there's 2 links. And it's called like Daily Soaps or something like that. It must have started as like a website that only did soaps, like soap operas. But it has like everything on it now. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So, pretty good. And I found RoboCop on it.
Very good.
And I'm sure that They Live is on it too. I don't know. We'll see what I do for a movie tonight. I gotta decide if I'm gonna move my computer and watch it on the living room or just sit in front of my TV or my computer monitor. I think I'll probably go to the couch.
Yeah, you got the microphones.
Yeah. But it's like a lot of work to do that. I'm just thinking about what I want to do. So we shall see anyways.
Every time I opened a video, it was loud, but I muted the video every time I opened one.
Do you right click and mute the tab?
No.
That's what you should be doing.
No, it's probably ads then.
Right click, mute the tab. Always mute the tab. Alrighty. Well, anyways, tonight, Mikey T, if you decide you're done hanging out with your dad, and you want to come over for movie 2 or something like that, send me a message.
Will do.
If not, no biggie. We shall survive.
Yes. All right, I'm hungry.
All right.
We've been at it for 4 hours already.
No way.
Oh, yeah. 4 hours of recording.
Holy fuck. Jesus Christ, that's crazy.
Yeah, long podcast today.
No kidding.
All right, we'll see you guys later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.